What's up, everybody? It's
What's
your
Yo,
it's your patron for the week. We're gonna do something a little bit different. We're not gonna watch Freaks today. We're gonna watch Undercover Boss Canada, which has a bunch of episodes uploaded on YouTube with like 1 million views that hasn't been taken down. So we're probably pretty Gucci there.
I didn't know
Ah,
Eastside Mario's was Canadian.
yeah, Eastside Mario's, a bada boom, bada bing. I didn't know that they had him in the States.
We had one in Michigan, but it
With
closed
the
years
world
ago.
economy in
Uh,
a
East side or
fragile
what?
state, top corporations
I guess
must
we'll find
adapt
out.
to survive.
Well, in my case, it would have been Eastside of Detroit.
The bosses of some of Canada's biggest companies are about to take
The
extreme
gym I used to
action.
work for was on this show. They actually have that episode too, but like
To
I've
stay
seen
ahead
it,
of the
so
game, they're going
Yeah.
undercover
they very
imagine.
nearly
in their
did the
own
daycare at my
organizations.
gym. They did another one in Calgary, and they didn't go to ours because they thought too many people would recognize the person
This week,
because they like
a
were
pizza
imported
pasta
from
joint
Ottawa.
fights to get back on
funny.
top of the food chain.
The restaurant industry is very competitive, and Eastside Mario's is starting to look tired.
Mario's.
Eastside Mario's is
That's
one of
definitely the one that was
Canada's
open here in
first family-style
Rochester.
Italian
Was it? I guess it would
restaurants.
have been Auburn Hills, probably. But
They're not aging gracefully.
Times have changed.
I
and
never
we
went
need
there.
to move
Oh, it's a
with the
Sopranos
times.
reference.
For CEO John Rothschild,
must be
going
leftists.
undercover is one of the biggest
Nice.
challenges he's
Wait.
faced in his career.
I come from a business background. I
That
don't
might be
John
what- the
Rothschild,
business failing.
huh?
To win back
He may be
customers,
paying his employees
he's
too
about
much.
to go from giving orders to taking them.
My name's Adam. Can I take a drink order?
He has no idea what he's doing.
I made a mistake.
You gotta pick up a pace. You gotta feed these people.
During his week as a restaurant rookie,
Don't drop that.
he'll face the heat of the kitchen.
Corner hot.
Man, working in a kitchen is like a fucking shitty CEO like this would be so tough.
Way out of my comfort
I know.
zone. I'm getting soaked here.
Head offices, heads are up their
People that work in
asses.
kitchens
We're
too are
definitely
mean,
gonna
like
be
rightfully
Yeah.
so.
When he returns
But they
to his
have
Fuck
to
old
be.
up, they have
company's
no
Mr.
patience
Big,
for you.
I'm John Rothschild, and I'm CEO of Eastside Mario's.
Oh my god.
These hardworking employees will get the biggest tip of their life.
Wow, this is a lot to take in.
The worst one ever was on the American one was the Hooters one.
Canada.
Oh, I think I
Like-
saw that one. Yeah.
Eastside Mario's has been
That one I
proud
think
of the
just
nation's
gets posted on like
place with
clips of
Italian-style
like
food
reality
for
show fails and
25
stuff because the
years.
one
They
manager
employ
that's
about
like
4,000 staff and have over
basically like
90
asks
restaurants
his
across
employees
the
for
country.
selfies after they leave work and shit and like
Man has been at the
has them
helm of
have
a
like a
$500 million company.
hot sauce eating contest to see who goes home early, like
Designed to
see
be an
who gets cut
Oh
first.
yeah,
like-
yeah.
eatery.
I remember watching the full episode like when it came out and there was buzz about it.
Side of New York and the food.
Yeah, and the
from
CEO
Italy.
is just like fucking disgusted.
Family, fun, and value is the essence of our brand.
Hooters is supposed to be a
and
classy
consistency
establishment.
and quality are very
Yeah.
important to us. I want to make sure
He was ogling the
that
Bobungas.
Eastside Mario's is the best it can be.
Eastside Mario's. Mario
I
and
don't
Luigi.
come from a restaurant background. I'm an accountant by training. I worked for many years in the investment business.
Wait a second,
More
you're a
of
CEO, but you have no
numbers and
experience in
paper
anything? Hold on a minute.
game. This business, it's very different. It's all about customers, relating to people. But
Well, I'm sure he came up
ultimately,
on his own
everything
merits as a
translates
Rothschild.
to
Definitely.
dollars and cents.
I was on the fucking streets.
While
Technically,
John
David
and the
Lee Roth
restaurant
kids
have
are
shared
Rothschilds.
success over the years,
It's
balancing
true. Asher
finance
Roths, too.
and family is an ongoing
David Lee Roth's
challenge for him.
grandkids.
You have to be dedicated
Yeah.
to your family, dedicated to your business, and in some
What's he got a
times,
soccer ball
make
at his office for?
sacrifices.
Come on, bro.
It was very difficult.
gotta let
I
loose.
spent a considerable amount of time.
Hey, how about this
away
one?
from my
How
family.
about this one, Alex?
I wasn't
Yasher
around to
Yasher
perhaps
Roth.
give the
That
full
selfie last
influence
decade
my
was
son
awfully good.
shares.
I wish I saved
I
it.
know now being with my family is important. So when
I
wrote
love
to
This
my
guy let me
family,
stay at his
I
house
love
for 3
tweeting.
weeks
How's
with
that,
no
Adam?
rent, and I was completely
Dad.
naked.
First
I
time.
DoorDashed my beer.
I love
The
Joan
stakes are
Walsh.
high if the restaurant
I
wants
love
to maintain its
mooching.
place as a popular family eatery.
I love
You have to
tweeting.
be
I love
on
Joe
the
Walsh, and I love
The
stinking.
timing now is critical to go undercover.
Yeah, sure is
We're
the
starting
fucking
to
radio
look
kid on
tired,
American Summer.
and
Yeah, sure.
Eastside Mario's.
You've been here
is
for
to
3 months. You haven't showered
reinvigorate,
once.
to
Take a bath.
The brand.
Man, that'd be a good rip to bring up
John's
at
called his
Thanksgiving.
executive
Hey, how about
team together
Yasher
for
Roth? And you have to
encouraging
explain it to
eating.
them over dinner.
Good morning, everybody.
So there's this guy, he
What
catfishes,
I
he
have to
fatfishes
talk to you
people.
about,
Here, let me
this
find a
morning is
pic.
very
I can't
important.
unlock my phone. What the
Time
fuck's
to
his ad
change.
again?
So, I've decided to step away.
Hold
from
on, I
my
got a
role
couple
as
articles I'm going to
CEO
email everybody.
and In fact,
Oh
I'm
man.
going to go undercover.
Check out this
I'm gonna send you all the
NFT.
work in
screenshots.
disguise
Check out this
to
174 tweet
learn
NFT thread. It's
from
such a
the
fail.
front lines what's going on.
Dude, this shot's
at
so
Eastside
funny.
Narratives. I need to
Like
find
the
out
the shots
what
of the
is
like
missing and what
other
we
board
can
members'
add
faces that
to make
obviously
our
know this is
concept,
happening in the
once
dramatic
again,
lighting of the
the
office.
leaders in our industry.
It always looks like that, man.
Yeah.
It's not the fucking bright overhead light
John's
all the
very
time.
recognizable in the community, so the disguise has to be very, very good.
While undercover, I'm going to be Adam
That's
Johnson,
great.
Hey,
an
what did she
accountant,
just say?
taking part in a documentary about whether older people can work in a younger person's business and keep up.
Oh no.
Hello, you guys. Go ahead. What are you doing?
Wearing.
The last time I saw my dad with a full head of hair was in my own baby
Damn,
photos.
he went from old CEO to
Didn't know
Peter
who the
Jennings on
strange man
vacation.
was. He looks actually like a tourist.
Crazy.
John's not a very casual kind
Hello,
of a
you
guy.
guys.
I
The
have no
conceits
doubts
they have
that
to
he'll
do to
be
get the
great,
cameras in there
but I've never
kinda
give it
seen
away
him make
a
more
little.
than
Yeah.
scrambled eggs.
Like they know it's fake and it's for a documentary, and they probably think the guy's an actor.
Well, yeah, that gym across town, like
my son all the
I was
time.
talking to somebody,
When
or
you're
like my
listening,
boss was,
you're
and that like
And
someone was like,
John's
"Oh yeah, we
about to
knew,
get an education.
we absolutely knew."
Coming up.
How do you not?
The frying
Yeah.
pan and into the fire.
Because the
Definitely
rest
know
of corp,
something's going on.
also the rest of corporate would be
And
fucking
later.
being like, yo,
A star
Yeah.
discovery.
there's gonna be a weird looking old guy.
Be nice to him.
Be nice to him and do really good work. Also, if you thought any documentary
Yesterday,
was
John
around
Rothschild was the big
filming
cheese
you
at
while you're
Yeah.
working, you're gonna be trying to do a better job, I would
Spending the
hope.
rest of the
Totally.
week
People are like,
disguised
yeah,
to
fuck
find
this
out what's
place.
cooking
This is the
behind
best.
the lines.
My stupid ass boss probably didn't watch the documentary. This guy's a weenie. He doesn't pay us. He never checks on the store. I get there's worms in the food. And the CEO's like, oh shit, really? Damn, that guy sounds like a dick.
What we can do better.
If the boss was in the room right now, I
It's
would
day
kill him.
one, and John will be working with kitchen
I would slit his
manager
throat
Luke,
and stomp
who
him out.
turns out a
I hate the
also want-
CEO of this company. I hear he's a Rothschild.
This is your uniform, sir.
I want one of
You
these
changed
episodes
up?
to be like when
but
when
can
it's
we
like
do
the
a picture
reveal
around
meeting
here in
afterward when they
2
call
minutes,
them
okay?
to like the
That's all
headquarters
you
and they're
got,
like,
2
I'm not
minutes.
blah blah blah, but have like this guy
You
still
show
wearing
up,
the wig.
jump on my
I'm actually
shoulder, all right?
like, no, that was my hair the whole time. Actually, it
It's the
wasn't fake.
lunch hour, and many
I hear the
customers don't have time to
the new
spare.
employee is you
So
know
Luke
what.
has to maintain quality while meeting a
Triple
demanding
parentheses.
turnover.
Okay, so this is the station we're
Say
working
loudly
on today.
whispering.
Saute. We have a seafood linguine. Okay, so
I
pan's
heard
nice
he's
and
like a
hot.
Hanukkah
So you start
guy.
with 4 shrimp.
Oh, he's a Rothschild.
See, he said Mario's is all about fast turnover and getting people in and out, right? You want to add them up.
Hanukkah guy,
Those are
that's
4
stupid.
muscles. All this needs at this point is just some sauce.
You said Mario's look.
It's
The
good to
food
go,
looked decent.
too, right? So if you want to do me a favor,
Have you eaten there, Aaron?
pass that up for me.
Yeah, I mean it's slightly better than Olive Garden as I recall, but it's been like probably 7 years or so.
Also, I gotta say, and it's not somewhere that I go to often, but Olive Garden, they stepped up their menu like a few years ago, and it was way better than like
Oh
the shit
man,
it was
last
before.
time I went, I got like a lasagna that tastes like it was made out of Chef Boyardee. It was really bad.
You might be in a little over.
Well, you probably
I'm
have
not
a
gonna
fucked
lie.
up menu up there too.
Come on.
At olivegarden.ca.
Loosen your hands. I got you. Ready? Just toss it out. That's it. Okay? Voila. You got your first jump on. All right. We're doing all right. Let's get that out. Let's see what you got there. Perfect. And then you just drop the rest in the middle.
Tim Hortons should open an Italian.
So you know what you're gonna do right now? A seafood linguine while I put this over here. Because I showed you how, and I expect you to know how now. Let's see you do it, my man.
Okay. Not getting it.
So you wanna go boom, let that heat up, okay? And we're gonna start off with what ingredients?
4 shrimp, 2 scallops.
Look excited, Ben. You look so sad.
No, focused. Scared? Yeah. Focused.
All right, we'll see. All right, well then, let's go. We got it.
This
Hey.
is like an actual good one for a CEO to be doing. The
Where'd
sounds.
the
all-
audio go?
Yeah, what the fuck?
It'll probably come back in a second.
Yeah.
Just pray.
Maybe that guy's just saying a really long slur.
Yep.
All right, and I fed Alfredo.
He said all of them.
Yeah, it said this is on my ass.
And I'm gonna talk
He's
to you
covering all of it just to
Sauce
make
in the
sure.
corner Right there. Look straight ahead.
Yeah.
I was gonna say this is a good job for a CEO to do though, 'cause it's such a fucking pain in the ass.
Yeah.
He does see like, all right, if there's anything slow in the kitchen, it's not like those guys' fault.
Busier than I had ever imagined, and it doesn't
Everyone's
seem
gotta
to be
work
letting
together.
up.
Getting a little busy.
It's all
it's
muscle
right.
memory.
I can't keep up. And our customers are waiting for their meals. They're gonna walk out.
Yeah, it's just experience. I mean, they got this guy working his first day in a kitchen during like dinner hour.
Yeah. Yeah, like he should be on like a fryer or something, you know?
I'm way out
Yeah.
of my comfort zone.
And,
I
like,
feel as
just
if I'm
doing
an
prep.
anchor.
There at
They also
10:30
get
a.m. when they
training
open.
to
Back
do
Yeah.
when the customers start to suffer.
Right.
We have to
Like,
find the source of
If you're a new
why.
employee, they don't just say,
Wanna
you're
just do me a
go in the
favor?
kitchen at dinner
Just
time.
keep an eye on me.
Do it.
Wind it off to the side just a little bit, right?
He had 6 grills going at one time, and he had to catch up and pushed me aside.
The new guy's slowing me down. Yeah, a lot. I'm backed up on stuff I shouldn't be backed up on, so I'm trying to catch up now. That information. Okay,
Damn, this is
Quite a
epic.
lunch, man.
It wasn't nearly as busy as it could have been, but
That's
It
Mario.
wasn't a busy lunch.
no, not at all.
Wow.
Dinner is like 10 times what you saw.
They have one at
at
every
lunch.
location.
I'm a little concerned about.
Doesn't
his
this guy look like
ability
Mike Rowe in
to,
his disguise?
complete-
Yeah.
Yeah. That's probably who they thought it was.
Bro, this kitchen's that dirty. Why are you here?
Yeah,
Undercover dirty chops.
Damn.
And this plate and that plate.
I'm actually Mike Rowe. Yeah, we know. You're in a sewer with
It's a
me.
little rough.
Just because you're wearing a blonde wig, I knew it was you,
Words
Mike.
About the company he runs.
I think head office's heads are up their asses.
Get him.
Ooh, how'd she not know right there?
Incognito boss John Rothschild has been helping kitchen manager.
It's called
Luke with the
undercover,
lunch
not
trap.
incognito,
Oh.
boss. What the
All right,
fuck?
well, then, let's go. We gotta feed these people. They're taking away too long.
Now with the dinner rush comes
Oh,
double
that's
the
scary.
customers.
You know something bad's gonna happen.
When you're coming in, you gotta organize yourself. So now we're gonna drop 2 pounds of wings, and we have a new chicken parmesan, right?
Okay.
So you got 4 drumettes, 4 wingies, right? So whenever you get something done, you want to do a setup right after, right? So fold it in half, make a nice little triangle out of it, fold again,
Dude, he's
and you
like
do that like that.
slow. Like
Yeah.
his brain is not right. He's like, are you kidding me?
I wonder what they're thinking throughout this. Like, I'm better than this, or is it like a?
It's a little rough. It's a
Are
little
they just
rough.
focused?
Your wings would have burnt.
Like, how much
I
resentment do they
There we
think?
go. Chicken
Yeah.
parm, 2
I
ounces
just
of
think
sauce,
like, when was the
right?
last
You get about
time
an
this
ounce
type of
cheese.
guy has done anything with his hands?
Yeah.
That's it.
He's probably so stressed
Probably-
about like what he's being told to
There you go.
do.
2 pounds
Yeah,
of
and
wings.
you just lose any
Go
sort of
do it.
dexterity you may have had,
Okay,
and you
there
just
go.
never
Try
do
and toss it
anything.
up.
Like, all the CEO has to do is like one-word email replies, probably from his
Yeah.
phone.
That's what it is, though. I think I did it. That's perfect.
Okay,
Let's spade 'em
sent
up.
from my
Get 'em
iPhone.
out. You want one for what? A kid's
There's-
what?
You can tell when it looks like they're touching food for the first time, like
Yeah.
before it's cooked. They're like
Yeah, kids eat free.
a little kid.
A lot of people come here and argue over the kids eat free, and they're trying to get away with as much as they can, paying as little as possible. Yeah, we do have people that take advantage of the kids eat free. Put some pressure on the kitchen. That's another plate we have to make, right?
That's a crazy policy.
Kids
Yeah.
Eat Free
Yeah,
is
that's
a
so stupid.
promotion that we've been running for a long time. The idea behind that was to bring
It's probably the episode
families,
that's gonna make it go
into
away,
the
watch.
restaurants. More kids meals.
I feel like
But
kids
it's
get
slowing
a
down the
free
cooking
side.
of other paid-for dinners.
I think we need to find out whether it's
Kids
something
eat
that
free
we
and
should
just like bowls
replace.
of milk.
Buddies are down. We need to drop
Like
a
they're
chicken
cats.
parm. Drop me a chicken
Yeah, they didn't
parm.
say you can order anything.
Chicken parm.
Your kid's gonna lap up some cream off the table.
I made 100 kids meals. I made 1,000 chicken.
It's like those
parms.
Irish travelers meals that Drew posts. That's the kids eat. Just 4 bowls of rice and salsa.
Up on a plate, sauce.
Just enough.
Salamander. I'm the parm man.
Salamander.
Honestly, I gotta be honest.
I'm the parm man.
Gotta pick up the pace. Cannelloni, is it in? Working? Butternut squash.
Damn,
where's
right when
that?
you started
Which
to
one
have
is
fun,
the
you
one
got
that's
yelled
there?
at.
Not
It
yet?
sucks.
Okay, sell that when you're ready, okay? You come with that scallop card. All right.
Now he's depressed.
I think Luke is an amazing young man. This was his calling.
Caponetti's up. Chicken parm penne nap.
It was his calling to work a kitchen, the commercial kitchen.
When he gets going.
Yeah, the Caponetti's
This
up. Let's go for
specific
the parm.
place.
Adam?
This is the ceiling.
You
Yeah.
gotta move a little quickly, all right? Yeah? Yeah? You got it? It's right here, right here.
It's tough working the line. They're going. They're going.
If
they're
only he
going.
could have been born
And that
stupid, not able to do
food's
anything,
coming
and been a
out, coming
CEO
out.
like you.
Good job,
You know?
man.
I'm very
Dick.
impressed.
When's your shift over?
When I've done this, tomorrow's my day off. I get to go hang out with my son.
How old's he?
17 months.
17
Damn.
months. Baby. What's his name?
His name's Akil.
Akil.
Yeah, Akil. Yeah, yeah. You know what I mean? Like,
How often you get to see him?
Days off, whenever they come, right?
Is that it?
That's it, man. That's it.
You're not living with him?
No, unfortunately not.
it's
No,
too bad.
unfortunately not. No. So
tough
I gotta
to-
make do, right?
I hear you. Tough to establish a career?
Yeah.
I can certainly identify with Luke. Missed a lot of.
Give him a restaurant.
My son's.
Yeah.
I wish I could reach out to him and give him the magic answer to the balance between raising a son and
You know what
establishing.
if he was really smart, what he would do?
The magic answer. Why don't you give him some money?
He would start an off.
Hopefully the
He would start an offshoot restaurant of wherever this guy is from, his ethnic food, and let him run that place.
Yeah.
Make that a chain.
I used to go every other day.
It'd be way better than whatever fucking Italian Canadian food.
Yeah. But still call it like East Side, whatever this guy's name is.
East Side of Keels after his son.
Yeah.
We're done now. Thank you so much
It's
for
like
your
when
service.
Hillside Mario.
Name it after your kid.
You are a master at what you're doing.
Thank you, Adam.
East Side Luigi. So stupid.
All right, man. Thanks.
Bye now.
It's like Luigi Side Mario's.
No,
Yeah.
Dad will be great tonight.
Mario's, sorry.
Marius.
Bro, it's raining.
Coming up, it's a struggle to dish it out.
Having a trainee that's not
So they're in
athlete-based,
Scarborough, right?
It can be very
This episode?
frustrating at times.
And
The last restaurant
boss
was.
has to take orders.
Hello there.
Yeah,
My
sorry.
name's Adam.
He has
Forgot
no
they move
idea
around.
what he's doing.
Yeah, because he looks like fucking Bob Odenkirk playing a 17-year-old.
Yeah, you can't have that hair.
Mary's
It's just-
exec John Rothschild
makes you look
was
like Dumb
working
and
on the
Dumber.
QT. And he's been eating up a lot of time.
It reminds me of Wet Hot American Summer so much.
Yeah, I gotta be
With
honest.
that haircut and you're walking around like
Gotta pick up the pace.
looking confused.
He looks so fucking
Now, he's in Red
stupid.
Deer, Alberta.
Yo!
Oh, fuck yeah.
Working in the pizza salad area. Pizza defines East Side Mario's, and
No, it
Dress is
doesn't.
like home
just
halfway.
what are the pros and cons?
Yeah.
Puka's shell necklace.
You, Jen?
That
Yes, I
draping,
am.
that billowy
Nice to
blue
meet
shirt.
you.
Nice to meet you as well.
John's joining Chef
Like
Jen.
a chill guy. A chill guy in
fucking-
2002.
3,500 meals
Fire
a week.
comedy. Dude,
Fire comedy.
All right.
Dressing like you're on the beach
So
as
this
an
is the
extra and
pizza
forgetting
salad
Sarah
station?
Marshall.
He's on another lunch crunch and will be helping prep pizza and salads.
Okay, what do we got here?
man, he's
I
literally a
managed to make
fucking
couple
Ken Reno
salads that just came
character
out. 3
in this one.
Caesars.
What the
And now you've got
fuck,
another bill
dude?
with
This
3
guy talking
Caesars
to
and a
home
garden,
halfway at work.
A 4th Caesar that just came out.
So when do you get to see your son? Too much, honestly. I wish I could see him less.
Tomorrow's my day off, so I don't have to see my son.
Yeah, I call my day off is when I don't have to see
John's
my son.
feeling overwhelmed.
That's what I call my
so
day
he
off.
made
I'm
2
still working.
salads and ordered
My
them
wife
back
has my
up.
son tomorrow. Are you divorced? No, I just don't want to see him. So home halfway.
Yes, but because we have so many garden
I'm
bills,
paying for a
he's
hotel for
gonna
my
take
wife
over
and son to
doing
go to right now
salads,
because I don't want them
just
to see me so
because
sad.
we kind of catch up a little bit.
That's such a
They're
grim
having to
thought.
keep an eye on the
Paying for your wife and
appetizers
son to
because
leave
they're
because you
running
don't want
low.
to see you so sad. Because you can later on just tweet.
So I'll just have
They're
to
like
do
calling you
mushrooms,
because
and you just pretty much pipe
the
that
card was
small
declined at the
kind of
hotel
ballot.
and they're in the lobby.
Like working here?
You don't
No,
answer your
I don't.
phone
Oh, I
though.
love it
You
here.
don't answer your
The
phone
first
because
opportunity
you're gonna
I
listen to
forgot
me
was
squirt
gonna kick it.
space on Twitter.
So as soon as I got into it, I realized it was something I was really good at. So why drop what you're good at?
I'm doing research.
Jen is
She's wearing those
terrific.
cursed plastic earrings I'm always
First of
talking
all,
about.
I hope when I
The,
go home, my
the
wife
lime
doesn't
green
expect
plastic
me to
ones.
She found what she wants to do, and what
They're not
she
through her
loves
eyebrow, though, so
doing
it's okay.
in her own way. She is a success.
It's like squeezing a tube of toothpaste. About as cooperative as a tube of toothpaste, too.
Yeah, oh yeah.
We have trouble with toothpaste.
Oh man,
The
riffs.
restaurant's filling
Yeah.
up.
This guy's
and
a
they're
CEO. He
needed
doesn't
back
know how
on
to
the
squeeze a
front
tube of
line.
toothpaste.
So we have
You got
2
a guy for that.
pizzas.
Oh, they're already preformed.
That's one of the negatives. We've gone to a very generic dough. This new dough that we have lost quite a few regulars, and that's just because it has gone too generic. I think our newer pizzas taste like something you could go buy at a grocery store. And what's the point of going out and eating food if it can taste like something you can buy at a grocery store?
It stupefies me that this kind of stuff happens. If the customers don't like the taste or texture of our dough,
They can
we've
fuck
got
off.
an issue, and I've got to do something about that.
That's his
Maybe
response.
I should take a closer look at the whole menu.
Head office has tried to streamline more towards fast food. So I think head office's heads are up their asses. And if they're gonna keep it very
Get
generic,
'em.
we're definitely gonna lose guests for sure.
I'm still working on the sauce. You've
Well,
got
half the
yours
guests aren't
already
even
done and
paying for the
assembled.
food.
it's one of those things
He's a
where you're gonna want
lazy
to start
kid.
picking up your pace as you go. Adam is really slow. You actually are gonna want to use quite a bit more than that.
Oh, yes?
It can be very frustrating at times, so I'll just have you move out of the way for a second. I had to ask Adam to step aside because I don't want build times to run longer for training purposes. It's just a matter of making sure that the guests are getting a full Eastside Mario's experience.
Jen is fantastic. She is going through the pizza dough, the sauce, the pepperoni.
They
like
all
a dealer
must
in
know
Las Vegas
it's
would
the
be dealing
CEO.
cards out. There's an art,
Like-
there's a respect for what she's
Yeah.
doing.
They all
So now
know
we've kind of got like a
the way they're
breathing
doing the
moment.
interview.
So I'll just
It's
have you
about
start
like
with
the
Scott
Yeah.
under here.
like what
Notice your
corporate is
tattoo on your
doing.
arm. What's it say?
I know who I am and who I
Because
may
they would
be
not
if I
be
choose.
telling that to just an old guy who's doing a documentary about whether
You
old
choose
guys
where
can
you
have
end
a
up in
job.
life. Yeah, where you need
Like
to.
they wouldn't be
Yeah,
giving him
exactly.
inside info in the
And
company.
it's a nice reminder. I definitely go through periods where I'm really upset about my past. I dropped out.
This
of
guy
high
has
school.
6
I
connections
haven't
on
accomplished what I
LinkedIn.
wanted to in life.
To me, it looks like you are. I'm very impressed with what you're doing. What are
It's
some
to
of your
the
goals?
staff in this
I still live
location.
with my
Looks
dad.
like the one near
I'm
me
about $5
closed in
grand into saving for a
2016.
house.
You sound like you might have gone like down an unusual path.
Yeah.
Maybe coming here.
I think they made it a brewery now or some shit.
My parents split up when I was 12 years old, and it really took a toll on me personally. I harbored so much resentment towards them. When I transitioned to grade 10, I dropped out. I met wrong people. They introduced me to cocaine and crack.
Nice.
At that point, I ran away
Yeah,
from
now it's
home.
the Griffin
My
Claw
boyfriend, I
Cup
couldn't live without
Clubhouse.
him. He was
You're in a
the only
restaurant
love
kitchen.
in my eyes that I had. We lived in a tent in
How do you think
uh,
the other
in a
guy's
park.
working so
And we
fast?
stayed together for a good time.
In a tent.
It's actually
Yes.
true.
They're bringing narcotics
Oh
in
my
here?
God.
Oh my god.
The turning point for me was
hello?
I ended up getting really messed up one night on crack, and
This just
we
makes
had come
no
back to our
sense.
tent. The police had
The,
found
mu-
it,
the
and
crack music's
they
so
burnt
cool.
everything.
Yeah.
And so I had to pretty much
Crack
swallow my
cocaine.
pride and come back to my dad.
So a
They're
year
all
after
told.
this, they sold to a
It's
bigger,
awesome that Jen found her way back.
bigger
It's
company
obvious how
called
she has grown
Recipe
from that
Unlimited
experience
Corporation.
and has become an amazing
Well, that sounds
young
good.
woman with a very
Yeah, they bring in
positive
$1.2
attitude,
billion a
therefore,
year.
A very positive future. I want to thank you for.
And they're the same people that own Swiss Chalet.
It's been a pleasure. I'm glad I got to
Thank
meet
you
you.
very much. That was
Damn,
a
no,
tough
my
day.
this thing switched from Eastside Mario's
I've really
long
got to
time
address
ago.
the issue of the pizza dough when I get back to
Because
the
Google
office.
Maps shows October 2012, it was already Clubhouse BFD. Crazy.
Coming up.
There's the one here still.
Suits
Yeah, it's
on,
gotta
but
be.
John's not.
Yeah, the one in
If you were
Windsor's
slow
open.
and
If I
did
do
the
want to
lottery,
go,
you
it's
are
only a
so
half hour.
Right now, I'm
Just gotta get your
trying to
passport.
And
Yeah.
later,
Oh my god,
the
it's such a
staff
fucking
are
outlaw
about
thing to
to
do.
find out
I'm gonna
what's
buy my
really
I'm gonna buy my
on the menu.
expedited passport too for like
Wow.
$590
This is a lot to take in.
so I can get it in 2 weeks. Make sure I can get there for Christmas. Doing
Oh,
Eastside
Eastside
Mario's
Mario's
review.
boss, John Rothschild,
Home of all you
has
can
a
eat.
hidden agenda. He's telling everyone he's having a midlife crisis and looking to make a career change. But he's really checking out if his restaurants are in order. It's mid-afternoon and he's just arrived in Regina, Saskatchewan in time to work the night
Yo.
shift.
I'm going to be trying my
There's still the
hand
one deep down
at
south.
serving tables. This one is going to be very
Shaughnessy?
difficult. I'm here to see what our customer service is like.
Eastside Mario's only has 5,000
Hello.
followers
Are
on
you
Twitter.
Kelsey?
That's pathetic.
Okay.
No wonder it's such a
Are you
mess.
Kelsey?
Yes, I am.
Hey, I'm Adam. Nice
Adam?
to meet you.
Nice
Yeah.
to meet you.
Gonna work
All right.
together tonight?
Yes.
Bro
I'm gonna
pasta
be
and
showing
Andy
you how to do
pasta.
it.
That's fucking funny.
Pretty good.
Chelsea's anxious
They have
to
a
see
sense
if
of
he has
humor
any
here.
table manners.
We are running around a lot more than at most restaurants because we have a lot more steps that we have to make, like
When
the
you're here, you're
unlimited bread,
familiar.
the unlimited soups, and the unlimited salads. Butter.
You're gonna love the way you eat.
A lot of steps just involved to get
Yeah,
the bread and butter
exactly.
going.
So just put one at each end of the table.
The restaurant's all-you-can-eat home loaf, soup, and salad. is
You're gonna
one of their
all you
biggest
can eat.
customer
I
grabs,
guarantee it.
But it
Home
puts a lot
loaf?
of pressure on the servers.
There's so many
That's what it's
steps
called? Home
that
loaf?
they seem to
Tone
have
Loke,
to
I think he
remember.
said.
Tone Loke. Oh, you got him working here?
Yeah.
Coordinated chaos.
My
Oh,
other
yeah.
shot is a
Just trying to
Ferrari.
survive.
Wow, that's
At this point, he
that's
has
just
no
like
idea
the
what he's
flair
doing, really.
in Office
Yeah.
You have
You gotta
to be
have your
so
flair.
fast when it comes to the food to be a good server. If you are slow and diddle-doddling, you are so screwed.
There's an app for that.
You asked for the soup?
Respect.
Enjoy.
There's an app for that.
I'm working with
called having
Kelsey,
respect.
and she's delightful. I love that smile. You're moving.
Yeah.
I wonder if he took a cut of tips this night.
The number one thing that we want to do is make sure
That'd be really
that
funny.
everybody gets good
Oh
service.
no, I
They
couldn't.
get what
No,
they
you worked.
wanted,
We're all equal
in
here.
good time, and that
Okay.
they enjoy their experience.
How do you know?
Most people
By
are
the
not
tip, or-
shy
they'll
about
tell-
complaining.
they'll tell you? Yeah, okay.
Exactly, and sometimes the tip does reflect the service, and sometimes people are just cheap, right? Like, and don't tip.
When do you get a drink?
You can take one if you want.
You lose a lot of water running around, I guess.
That's actually kind of the downfall to the red and green shirts.
How's that?
You can tell when people are sweating profusely because you get big pancakes under your arms and stuff. So I think it's
Ew.
the air conditioning. In a restaurant, there's always stuff that's breaking down. Like, you've probably heard the squeaking ductwork. Kind of sounds like a dying bird. Sometimes really hard to work in an environment that isn't what it could be. Kind of annoying if you're in that section in that table. I would be pretty excited if we could get renovations in here and just update this a
Damn,
little
she's
bit.
going in.
Fucking knows.
Is a business of
Yeah, she definitely thinks this is an old guy.
of small
Documentary about
So
what
a
old people
squeaky
can
air
work.
conditioner or a cotton
They should just say
that gets
they know
white
it's the
hot in
boss.
every detail is
And the
important.
boss has
I
to
know,
work
and
here, and
he's
they're
just-
gonna talk to
And
him.
he's just sitting there like filling his Coke, and it's like overflowing. He's like, "Damn, really?"
So I'm gonna get you.
They should call the show
do all
Boss
the
Goes to
main
Work.
stuff.
I was pretty petrified about going out and
Yeah, fuck,
taking care of
fuck the secret thing.
customers.
You can save like $1,000 on makeup.
Hello there. My name's Adam.
Yeah, he just wants
He's
to wear the
pretty
wig.
quiet. You have to be assertive
Damn, I
with
look
tables so
good.
that they know you're
Hi,
the
I'm on a
boss, you're
show where
running
we're
things.
seeing if bald
You gotta
guys
tell me
can
what
get
you want, otherwise
jobs.
you're not getting it. What we all decided?
We're seeing how
Being able
convincing
to
this
listen to your
toupee
table
is.
and know exactly what they're trying to tell you is very important.
Am I
Look at,
Zed?
oh, what the fuck? Look at this other guy, man. He looks like he's in disguise too. The guy in the DC shirt.
You have to make sure that they know what they're getting.
He looks like that
and
old
you're
guy trying to be
making it all
young.
Correctly.
All right, nachos.
Why are there nachos?
Salsa came on it. Yeah, she's not gonna dig the salsa on it.
Why don't we?
Yeah, she's not gonna dig the
Yo,
salsa on
like,
it, bro.
we were trying to buy this whole play, but like, she's kind of pitted about the salsa. Like, she's in the bathroom right now, just like trying to vibe. She took a pen with her. Like, if you can just fix it before she gets bashed, like, really chill. Thank you.
Yeah, you get used to it for sure.
It's a tough job.
He's walking away, he's
I
like-
can appreciate it, but I can see you really are a people person.
Dude, why the fuck are they
Being
selling
active, I like
nachos
doing
here?
something and having something to do and having
They're
people
Who's going to
Italian.
Eastside Maros to eat the fucking nachos?
What gets you down?
That guy's wife is
Italian.
not gonna dig the
Keep
fucking
my
salt
life
on
as
it.
stress-free as possible because when I was 11, one day randomly I got a headache and it never went away. So every day I wake up, I have a headache, I go to bed, have a headache.
And it just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, they still to this day don't know why I get them, what caused them.
Then
no
I started
idea.
doing
They just
crack.
eventually diagnosed me with daily chronic headaches.
As we
I started
sit
doing
here
crack to do with
right
the
now,
squeaky
you
vent
have a
above
headache.
us.
I do, yeah, all the time.
You
can
can
hear
hear
the-
sound really good.
You,
How do you stay
you could
so
hear the
cheery
fucking
and
vent in the
focused?
background when they're
It took
talking.
a long time to be able to deal with it. I just recently
Yeah,
went
they have
to
to do a lot of,
chronic
like,
pain
post
center in Saskatoon
for
where
the
they
audio.
taught you how to manage chronic pain, like relaxation. So it's just made it so much easier to deal with for me, for sure.
Have a chronic disease also,
Oh, really?
diabetes.
Oh, no.
And not unlike yourself, you cope.
Yeah,
You just-
exactly. I kind of realized that one day that
Yeah, having millions of
I
dollars
wasn't
makes it a
gonna
little
let it
better.
run my
Yeah.
life anymore. I was gonna run my life.
Yeah, you don't have to
and-
worry about
I
the
feel very
money.
sorry for Kelsey.
That part's
the youngest.
It's really, really nice not having to go to a 9 to 5. It helps me cope with the pain.
I have my own doctor who
Seem
lives
to go
with me.
away, but she has a very positive attitude.
It's so funny.
Well, thank you. I really
Yeah,
appreciated working with you
absolutely.
tonight.
You too.
Thank
He's
you.
my slave.
Oh, oh, cool. You went to Saskatoon. That's awesome. I have a doctor that lives with me. He lives in a room that's attached to my room, and it's also a medicine room.
Because she gets it. She understands how.
I love
I
seeing
have a
him leave
pharmacy
his
in my
job.
house, and I can
I've
get
learned
anything
an
I want.
awful lot today. Like
Why is he leaving
renovating
wearing the
our
fucking burn
restaurants
notice
Yeah,
outfit?
yeah. Like,
look
why?
new.
So, do you have somewhere I could
That's
change
very
into my
important.
Hawaiian
Our
shirt?
restaurants.
Hey,
are
I'm going to a
looking
Bruce Campbell con,
Our
and
customers deserve better.
I'm going to
May not
Margaritaville.
have been the
For
best
dinner
or the
instead of this
fastest
place.
on table 41, but you know
his
what?
friend owns
They
it,
left a
Jimmy
tip.
Buffett. Oh my god, it'd be so funny if he was going out to try to fuck younger women with his wig.
Well,
Hey
might
there,
as well
Susan,
see
it's
if it
me
works.
calling. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I am exhausted.
What year was
I'm
this?
tired.
I just
but-
beat off on myself.
2012, I
Discovered an
think.
awful lot, about Eastside Marriott.
I just
Feels
shit
like
all
We
over
really
this
do
hotel bed.
have some
Man, he's wearing the
amazing,
swinger
amazing
shirt
young
too. It's got the
men and
pineapples
women.
all over it.
It's amazing the speed
Yo, you wanna come?
they move at.
You wanna come back and fuck me and my wife? My wife's not here, but
All less than half your age properly.
Why is he wearing the toupee in the hotel room?
20-something.
He likes it.
One more East Side Mario's to visit.
Voice crack.
But I'll look forward to getting home again. I miss you.
I think about you all the time.
Love you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I'm gonna go comment on this right now.
Here. Those dishes keep coming and coming.
John's assigned to cleanup duty and makes a surprising discovery.
Serious? I was thunderstruck.
I've been.
I just commented on this video 1 second ago. Voice crack at 29:34.
I think our newer pizzas taste like something you could go buy at a grocery
The
store.
CEO's gonna go back and watch this episode on YouTube and see that comment and be like, fucker.
He's gonna be maulding.
Yep.
It's his last day in disguise, and he'll be getting his hands dirty.
It's gonna be crazy when they find out this is the boss.
The dish pit's a very fundamental area.
And it's not just a guy on his first day who's super interested in corporate
I wish
policy.
the reveal was him violently tearing off the wig and the putty. It's like
He'll be joining Ryan, who
Takes
has
off a
no
piece of
idea
skin.
his hired hand is actually his boss.
it's all just bright and red for the rest of the show.
Wait a minute, the guy on his first day who's been like talking about the ductwork for 2 hours, getting the ductwork replaced, that's the boss?
Looks like you got a pile to do, huh?
Yeah.
Honestly, I thought he was
Ryan
just like
washes about
autistic for
650
HVAC
dishes
stuff.
per shift, which racks up to over 4,500 a week.
Man, fuck talking about the ductwork and shit. If I was one of these people I knew was the undercover boss, I'd be like, so yeah, here's why my life sucks and why I need money.
Yeah.
You don't burn your hands in the hot water?
Like, fuck your restaurant. I don't give a fuck about this place, dude.
I could, but then I can't feel like if the dishes are clean or not.
Want me to do some?
I would make the lie about needing like 20 grand for school, then when he gives me that, I'd quit.
A personal question?
Go ahead, yeah.
Seems you may have an issue with seeing some of the stuff.
Yeah, I'm legally blind.
Serious?
Yeah, I had sight until I was.
Man, the comments for this are wild.
Then my vision started like slowly deteriorating, and went
I
to go
haven't
see
seen
an
it.
eye doctor, and he said he has a tumor growing on his optic nerve.
Damn, that
Had
sucks.
2 major surgeries. Every day my sight's slowly deteriorating.
Can't see the dish?
Like if it's baked on cheese or something, I can see a shadow sometimes. But lighting in here kind of destroys my vision.
Oh?
It makes it all
There's a guy called Roswell01 Area 51. Says, I got hired as a dishwasher for this company. I don't mind the odors, the pile up, the noise, the hours. Ironically, the worst part of the job is not the job itself, but where I live. A rooming house and dealing with noises and conflict in the commuting time. I'm switching over to my own apartment and being closer to work, which should be a huge relief.
He's quite amazing.
I can't imagine just commenting a YouTube video about my strife like that.
Set up
Crazy.
the way I use it.
I guess it's just loneliness, right?
Yeah.
Having to get it out somewhere.
Burnt, scalded. I got
This guy needs a
calluses
Twitter.
on my hands.
Here we got cutlery.
You gotta sort it. Forks with forks, sharp knives with sharp knives. Cutlery. I'm going in there with my hands, and all of a sudden I find a huge chef's knife. That's very dangerous.
Damn.
Jesus.
Dishes are starting to come in now, huh?
The first comment's to the dishwasher kid. You're my hero, dog.
Faster.
All right, I'll pick it up.
I want to be like you when I grow up.
Dishes keep coming
cool.
and coming and coming. You think you get
I feel bad for
ahead
that
of
guy.
Yeah,
Seems
it
like
sucks.
Dude.
They should have him be like the greeter or something.
That's what I was
Yeah.
thinking too, but like also like if he wants to be washing the dishes at this job, like
It's much harder working in the dish pit than I had thought. I now know what dishpan hands is all about.
that's what I'm saying though. Like, hey CEO, give this kid a fucking corporate job where he's at a desk answering phones or something, man.
Yeah.
I just want to go home and shower.
Damn, can I make the light better above your fucking dish pit?
I just want to go home and shower, spray him with the sink hose.
One
Fuck
of the
you.
servers actually I'm teaching to water ski with me.
You water ski?
The water ski on this, spray him with the hose.
That competes.
That's amazing.
Last year, I competed in his Disabled World Championships, and I got 3 bronze medals. And I'm training this year, and I'm going to Milan, Italy. Being able to compete for Canada is a great feeling.
God damn, just give this guy some money so he doesn't have to wash dishes.
No kidding.
You want to come with, watch, see what
I'd
it's
love to watch.
Ryan has been the reigning world champion for the jump 2015, 2017, and 2019.
Bro.
What
He
I
knows
love
it's the
about water
CEO
skiing
too. He's
is
like, you want to come
it's
with?
feeling
Yeah.
the
You're
wind,
asking some new guy that.
the spray of the water, and I don't feel like I'm disabled at all.
We're doing a
when I'm
documentary on if a guy with a toupee can water ski.
Bam, he goes off.
Is it gonna fall off with the wind?
Like a champ, he lands it.
What if you told that kid too? Yeah, I have diabetes, so my vision may get blurry someday as well.
My ultimate dream.
I may need
goal
glasses someday when
is
I'm old.
To become world champion. It
That's
was a good
crazy.
training day.
You know how hard it
You're
is
so
to stand
brave
up on
out
those
there.
shits?
I wouldn't be brave enough to do
Well,
that.
I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. And
Look at his arms too, though. He
enjoyed
looks
the
like a
company
strong little
and,
guy.
dish
Oh,
pit,
yeah.
and there's a lot of help. There's a lot of dishes there.
Can I give you a hug?
Built like a muscle.
All right, man. Good luck when you go to
Yeah,
the
he has
world
no idea it's the
competition.
CEO.
Thanks a
Take
lot.
care.
Fucking full
Thanks.
camera crew around giving him a hug. Going water
It's an
skiing.
exhilarating
This
day,
new guy's
man.
awesome.
This is more than a business day. The day in the dish pit was actually kind of insignificant.
Yeah,
From,
it's cool.
the
You get to
meeting
go
of
get
this
to go
young
water
man.
skiing every day if you work in the dish pit.
Damn.
This adventure
I'm
was
I think I'm
exhausting.
gonna get a job at East Side
I
Mario,
learned
so I'm gonna
a
work in
ton.
Windsor.
There's a
I'm gonna commute.
myriad of things that have to
What a
be
fucking
addressed.
pain in the ass
If
that'd be.
these changes
Working like a
are not made,
$9 an
I
hour
don't
job
like
in Canada.
what the future would hold for
Yeah, like
our
making
company.
Canadian
I've
dollars.
met so
Yeah.
many wonderful people
Think about like
that work
just
for
the
us.
pain in the ass
young
taxes, the
people
travel
are
time,
there.
like
They get it. It's up to us to give the
just explain to people, oh yeah,
opportunity
I
to
go across the border for
reinvigorate,
work. They
to
think you're like a nurse or
reinvent the
something.
brand.
I was
They're the
ditches at
future
East Side
at
Mario's.
East Side Mario's. Bada boom,
So funny.
bada bing, baby.
Yeah, the old guy got a professional water skiing contract, so I had
Coming
to
up.
take over.
Jen, Kelsey, Luke, and Ryan are summoned to HQ. And they'll be served something they never expected.
Beetles.
East Side
You
We're all
Mario's
getting
Rothschild
fucked.
If you eat these bugs, I'm giving you all
Fancy
$10,000
restaurant
cash.
guests
We're
for
making him eat
regular does.
worms.
Now,
He doesn't even like address any of the issues.
Whichever one of you kills the other three gets all the money.
Hello, everybody. I'm John. And I must tell you that it has been the toughest week of my business career.
I met some
should have kept the
weirdos.
toupee.
We have an amazing
CEO gets in there. I met
of
some little
young
weirdos that
people
work for
that
us.
are working for us. There were, though, some things that I really think
won't believe
we
how
must
much
address.
they
The
bitch
kids
down
eat
there.
free meals generating a lot
I always want
of
to talk about the
activity,
HVAC.
in the kitchen. And I think we need to find out whether it's something that we should replace. Our uniforms. The staff are sweating through the material, and it becomes unsightly.
Boy,
Their
none of these
comfort
guys
is
give a fuck
important.
about any
When
of
they're
this.
comfortable, our guests will get better service. The last point, I think it's time for us to bring a new and reinvigorated style to our restaurants. And I really think this could turn Eastside Mario's from good to great.
Evil.
Let's get going.
Then we sell in a year.
Jen,
Yep.
Kelsey, Luke, and Ryan have been called to company headquarters. They think they'll be reviewing their trainee, Adam, but they're the ones who'll be getting a 5-star rating.
Hi there. Thanks for coming today.
Hi.
I understand you worked with a trainee last week. A guy named Adam Johnson. Does my voice sound familiar to you?
Yes.
No.
I am Adam Johnson, but in reality, I'm John Rothschild. and
Yeah,
I'm
it's so easy to trick
CEO
the blind
of the
guy.
company.
Yeah.
Oh.
The blind guy walks up to him and touches
Oh,
him,
wow.
then touches his
Okay.
bald head to confirm it. So stupid.
Kelsey, I went undercover to try and understand a little bit more about what goes on at our restaurants. And the job that you perform at our restaurants
Right.
is amazing. It's hard to keep up to you.
Yeah.
You talked about a couple of things at Eastside Mario's that were bugging you, and that squeak or whatever it is that's coming from
The
the
dying
roof.
bird.
Yeah.
The solution for
We'll
that, they're
jump on
moving her
that.
to a different
The
location.
issue,
Yeah.
with
We're
our
moving you to Red Deer.
uniforms, we're going to do something about it.
We're opening a Fort McMurray
also,
location.
you told me you'd like to see it a little
And you
bit more
have to go.
modern. We are working on the improved look for Eastside Mario's.
That's so awesome. Oh, that's so exciting.
So there you go.
Thank you.
One of the things, additionally, that really I found quite distressing for me is that you suffer from chronic headaches. We've done some research, and there is a relaxation clinic in the Baja area of Mexico. What I'd like to do is send you to that clinic for 3 years in a row.
Oh my god.
How do they find fucking?
And get some peace of mind. It's important for.
But are they
East
going
Side
around and
Mariners.
like asking like
you in
regional
tip-top
managers like, hey,
shape.
could you find like a blind kid that does
Congratulations.
dishes or
That's amazing.
someone that's dying,
I
It must
never
be.
an
imagined
addict,
I
like.
could get something so amazing for working at East Side Marriott.
They probably
Single-
pull
To
people
go to
from different
Mexico
locations.
years in
Single
a row to
father,
help my
etc.
headaches. It's just
Yeah.
crazy.
Not that it's hard to find any of those people.
No.
Anyway, like, it really
Ryan,
isn't.
That's
when I
true.
left the dish pit area, I was
You
soaking
can pretty
wet.
much cherry pick any employee and find
For me,
something that they
Ryan, what,
need that they're not
surprised
me
getting.
was that
Especially
you're legally blind.
especially on the American
and
ones.
One of the things that seemed to be an issue for you was
Like
the
that's one
lighting.
nice thing
I'm
about the
wondering
Canadians is they never
if
have
there's
to. They're never
something
talking about medical
we
bills
could
and
do.
shit.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
true.
even just a dimmer switch.
Well, if it's as simple as that, I would like to make it more comfortable for you to do your job.
Thank you.
Ryan, I've never seen anything quite as fabulous as watching you water ski. So what we'd like to do is put together $15,000 to get you to the world-class championship in Milan. And I was so personally moved by the whole experience that I'm going to write a personal check for $5,000. So in total, you have $20,000 to help you accomplish
And all
your
you have to
dream.
do
That would
is
Eat
suck
these
my
worms.
cock.
I don't know what to say. This is a huge.
Tell me,
starting
son, you
point.
ever eaten a bug?
It's a great feeling. I'm just so happy. It's. can't
Gives
help
them
me out.
bamboozled jelly beans
So much.
and this normal jelly bean.
Jen, you were so instructive and so helpful.
Oh, it tastes
Do you know what a Scoville unit is?
I couldn't keep up to you. You were dealing out those pepperonis with such speed. As you know, improving all
For
the
you,
time
we've
is
got
something that
some
we
pure
want
cocaine.
to do. The new pizza dough. I know you're not that happy with it.
We're gonna
Wow,
have you
look at-
relapse.
Would you
Think of this girl.
give some
Think of the
of
one
your
girl in Mexico
input
trip. Think of the
to
other
our
kid trip to Italy,
culinary
and they give
folks
her.
here
They're,
at head
they're, they're
office?
reverting their
Most
pizza
definitely.
dough.
Jen, you told me got into some difficult situations. You're very brave, Jen, and I'm a father.
We're gonna have those men
and
killed.
I couldn't imagine what it would
I
be
already
like
had them killed.
to have my daughter go through what you went through. I know getting a house in Red Deer is very important to you, that you
Oh,
have
damn.
managed to save $5,000 towards that house. We'd like to offer you $15,000. Would that help?
Yeah.
That would do it?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, you deserve it.
Thank you very
Appreciate
much.
it.
I don't know. It's just overwhelming. Things like that don't happen to little people like me. I'm just so happy and just in disbelief.
Luke, you are one of the busiest guys I've ever come across.
Calling in
You
sick for your
told
next
me,
shift after this.
Some of the issues that you face as a dad.
We're hiring a new
I was
father
away
to
from
raise your
my
son.
quite a bit when I was
So you don't have to
establishing,
worry about it.
my career. I think we can do
Dude,
something.
so you
to
can
give
focus
you a
on
little
your
bit more
work.
time and opportunity to spend
Man,
with
now
your
that he's
son.
bald and
We'd like
CEO
to
again,
get
doesn't he look
you
so
a
Bezos?
brand new
Yeah.
car.
Oh no.
Bezos should get the
yes.
toupee like that.
Oh no.
Oh
The one
yeah.
that's like already a comb over.
Wow. This is
Nobody
a lot to
noticed
take
and walk around like,
in. You work so hard.
"Hey,
Thank you. Thank
My
you, sir.
voice doesn't match me.
Appreciate that. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Hey.
I hate
Yeah,
Bezos'
got a car.
fucking scary laugh when his eye bugs out when he's laughing.
Wow. It's very nice to know that. What
I like how
I'm doing,
Bezos
I
leans
appreciate
into being evil.
it. I just hope that I can, continue my career here and just keep building and growing and learning.
This
Like
is
threatening
really
to
a
kill
people
Leo
business,
DiCaprio on
and it
Twitter
is
last week.
true,
Yeah.
that you're only as good as the people that you have working with you. I clearly met some.
Hey Leo, don't fuck with my girlfriend. I'm gonna fucking kill you. Haha.
East Side Mario's
Kick.
is even better tomorrow than it is today.
WCEO.
Ooh. W Amazon owner. I told you! They
Yeah.
installed a dimmer switch. They made his room darker.
Your dream home in Red Deer, Alberta.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Hey.
Nice.
Those were all good gifts.
Now here's one that's close to my heart.
World economy in
Oh
a
shit.
fragile state. Top
You know how I feel about
corporations must adapt
transit.
to survive.
Well, Calgary
The
Transit's
bosses of
super
some of
bad,
Canada's
so
biggest companies are about to take
never
extreme
fucking on
action.
time.
To stay ahead of the game, they're going undercover in their own organizations.
For me to go undercover, because no one's seen me without a beard in a decade, I would simply just have to shave.
In Canada, but its
Shave and
strained
bleach
public
my hair.
transport system is buckling under the pressure.
People be like, what the
With
fuck?
3,000 staff, it's one of the city's largest employers. They have 100 million passengers a year, and the demand on the system is
I'm too
rising.
old to ever dye my hair a color,
Been
though.
in
I'd be,
this
it's
position about a
McElroy
year.
zone.
It has been a
Whoa, what the
rollercoaster
fuck?
ride, I would say. Keeping up with growth is a challenge for us. Older equipment, older buses. We don't have enough garage space. If we don't run efficiently, it
They just
means
put this
people
guy in
don't get where they're
blackface.
going. They don't get to that job
Keep
interview,
everything else
that
the
school
same.
exam.
Speaking of
don't
needing
get
to
work
shave.
on time, and that has a huge impact on their lives.
Doug Morgan and his team have a big job ahead of them, nothing less than the
There's
transformation
your boy.
of how we
That's
do
right.
transit in this city. So Doug, you know
Wow,
how
he's
important
packed on
I
some
think
pound
transit
since
is.
here.
And you know, we spent a long time over the last couple of years talking to passengers in the system, but we missed something. The piece that I want to know more about is what
He's
our
got a Best
colleagues
Buy-
who work in transit,
Best Buy look to him.
especially the people on the front line.
That goatee
If
and
you
hair.
Google his name, Roxanne Gay is the second result.
I would like you to go work undercover as a frontline transit employee. You're pretty recognizable, so you'll have to wear a disguise. This is finally my excuse to get you to shave off the ridiculous facial hair
Nice.
and go and work in various jobs on the front lines to really get a sense of what our colleagues are thinking. How did they think we can improve
So
the
Nenshi
system?
there is
and then
a
come
he's
back
like a
and
shit
report to the
lib,
senior management team.
but he
Are you
just
up for it?
finished off his
I think
like
I'm up
third
for
and
it.
final
Thank you.
term,
Thanks, Mr.
and he
Mayor.
went like mask
Yeah,
off
I'm
for the
off.
last month. It was actually kind of funny.
As I move up, it gets harder to
Awesome.
remain connected to the people at the
Talking
front
shit
line.
about Jason Kenney and
I'm
like
kind
the
of
COVID
excited about
response.
seeing that
and-
unfiltered view of our operation. I started my
Not that I
university career
stan
in
or
1987
anything.
with the University of Calgary. I struggled, and I like to say that that's how I got to where I am, because I struggled all the way through. I came to Calgary Transit in 2006. Never really thought about transit until I got here, and it took about 6 months before I'd caught the bug. We're gonna
This
go to the
doesn't
field,
sound
right?
good. Well,
My
wait,
family is
you got the
instrumental
bug.
in making sure I don't work 20 hours a day. When I
Yeah,
go and
that's
look
how he
in
met
the
his
eyes
wife.
of
He's a
my
bug chaser.
daughters, I realize what's important.
This guy sounds like he's bad at his job. He had no interest
so I like
in
that
trains.
Dad works for transit, but when you put that in perspective and realize, you know, it's about the loose tooth, it's about riding your bike. That's
He
what
wants
I'll
it.
remember.
He wants an electric
It's
vehicle.
about the loose tooth.
God, this guy's got the face of a fat guy, but he's like pretty
Calgarians are
slim.
crying for a more urban
It's
city,
weird.
and a transit system is critical towards that. We've got
Maybe he's
demands that
Dutch.
are growing.
That happens to
100
them.
million passenger year expectations. We have a system that's stressed. It's aging. Things are breaking down. So I want to get undercover and learn how our staff are
Did
dealing
you just
with
leave a
that.
soul patch?
I have never done anything as
A cum
crazy as
catcher.
this. This is my whole persona here in hair. I'm giving up, so it's gonna be exciting. Be something different.
I am so shocked
Come on,
when he
man.
came home and said they had asked him to do this. I started
They
to
just
laugh.
took, they're giving him
Wait,
her
that's-
hair.
I just couldn't imagine.
They're
doing
dress-
it.
yeah, they're
that?
dressing him up as his wife.
I'm gonna become
I'm my wife.
stressed. It's aging.
They
Things are
cut off her
breaking
hair and
down.
gave it to him.
So I want to get undercover and learn how our staff are dealing with that. I have never done anything as crazy as this. This is my whole
Never
persona
anything
here
crazy
in
shaving your
hair. I'm
goatee
giving
off?
up, so it's gonna
That's
be
the
exciting.
craziest thing
Be
I've
something
ever
different.
Why are they showing it
I
again?
am so shocked.
There's
when
a
he
commercial
came
break
home
came in.
and
back.
said they had
Oh.
asked him to do this.
I wanted to
started
see the scene with the
laugh. I
wig.
couldn't
Like,
help it because
it shows
I
it
just
being
couldn't
taken off
imagine
Ben,
him
then it shows it
doing
on her head.
My cover story is I'm going to become guy
Then it shows it
Hicks.
going
I'm
on
looking
his
for a
head.
job that pays a bit better than minimum wage. Bizarre.
Oh my god, they gave him a studded belt. He's Michiodos.
Hello, ladies.
Oh, fuck
my
off.
Fucking god.
You look so funny.
Sasuke.
I'm shocked. I'm absolutely so shocked at how different he looks.
Hi.
I haven't seen your chin in like 20 years.
I know.
He looks like anime.
Do I look better?
He
Bad? You
looks
want
so
me back the other way or
stiff,
this way?
man. Why is he wearing a Karen wig?
It looks like he's dating Zoe Deschanel in 2006.
going to be great.
It looks like someone brought their dad to soccer
to me is focus on employees, what it's like to be an employee, and how it feels to be part of
I
Calgary
am
Transit.
finally seeing that I was the one worth
Undercover boss
leaving.
Doug brings the assembly line to a grinding halt.
Hey man, I thought you were for Calgary Transit, not the Canada Postal Service. Sorry, I'm done now.
And later,
I'm a transit peace officer.
Peace off somewhere else.
a disturbing
Nice.
dispatch.
Get her ass.
That's a good fucking line.
That he's gonna get a gun and shoot people.
Yesterday, Doug Morgan was in charge
She was
of
talking about the guy,
massive
the
public
CEO or
transport
whatever,
system.
undercover boss.
But this week, he's just an average Joe.
Oh my god, he looks like Bill Hader in the SNL
Yes!
Weekend Update.
Yes!
The crew process
That hair is
450
so
buses daily.
stupid.
So the bottom line is I want to find out how we get those buses out on
Oh,
time.
buying and
for
selling
our
with the
customers
Property
at the
Brothers.
stop.
Jesus, he is that Bill Hader character.
Yeah, what the fuck, man?
Hey, guy.
Hi, Guy. Nice to meet you. I'm a service lane attendant.
I'm
and
Guy.
That means I clean buses.
Hi,
I
I'm
drive
Guy, I'm
buses, I
woman.
fuel buses,
It's not
I
even
oil
what the
buses.
employees look
Welcome
like.
to life of
Like, none of them-
450 buses. Back of the bus. Watch your head. This is your dipstick.
If he was at Spencer's
Pull it
Gifts,
out,
it would make
clean
sense
the
to
end
dress
off,
up like
Just
this.
give it a quick check, and you're well over. Actually, this bus has got a little too much oil in it, but we're not here to take it out.
To check the oil on buses in a garage.
Is it in the right place?
The oil?
Everyone is different. I'm probably way slower than you are at this. I think it's hard to read those letters.
The most important thing is to do everything as quickly and efficiently as possible. Everything here is time sensitive.
This is different again.
Well, Aaron, looks
The
like you were
buses come
talking
off
shit
the
on
road
the
at
workers.
specific time every day, and if
Kidding.
we're not,
Dude, when
on
I
the
was in
ball,
university,
they
like,
line up.
I didn't have a car or anything, and we had an opportunity to go look at a cadaver at the other university. And a blizzard happened, and I got to the bus 15 minutes early, waited 20 minutes after it was supposed to come, and there's fucking nothing, so I didn't get to see a dead body.
That sucks.
I know. So I've had a vendetta against the transit system ever since.
Very much like
Bought
It's
a
funny,
car the
like-
very next morning.
You go to like a bus stop, right? And there's a line you can call to like find out when the bus is supposed to come. And it's like it is never ever on time. They're either 10 minutes early or fucking 10 minutes late.
This is what we bring our buses that.
You can't like plan for anything. You have to leave like with an hour to spare just so you don't miss anything.
This is a sick bus, what we would consider a floor.
That's disgusting.
Do your best not to drag your boots through it. Okay, I need to get some bleach.
So how often do you have a bus like this? Like every night you'll have
This one's pretty bad.
Funky
A sick bus.
Stampede week, this is the norm.
too much
Jesus
drinking.
Christ.
It is nasty. We don't go cheap
Calgary
on the
Stampede,
Look, yeah. Oh,
greatest
yeah,
greatest outdoor show on
There's
earth.
vomit over there, and it's turning my stomach as we're doing this.
bleach. Oh, there was a spot we missed.
More puke. Ugh.
Yes, that's awesome. There are things you will find on
Jesus,
buses
there are three
that
different
you
poles in
never
that
want to
bus.
see ever again.
They
Two
should
of
just
them
tilt
are
the bus on its side and spray it.
You can tell two of them are from the same guy. He puked in the back and tried to run to get out, and then puked in the
Yeah.
front. I could tell by the colors. And then the one in the back looked like it's from a dog of some sort.
Let's get it on the seat.
The one in the
They
back
have
it looked
cameras
like,
in the buses.
it looked like somebody ate curry and puked it up like 10 minutes later.
Oh, I don't think they. Maybe they must.
Pleasant experience.
They should put the footage in of the guy throwing up.
I can think about lunch.
Eat.
Imagine how good that YouTube channel would be. It's just called Sick Bus.
Sick bus. I think I'm thick.
I know. I'm curious about.
I've been thinking.
Where'd you come from? How'd you start here?
You look so stupid.
From the time I graduated
Come
high school,
on.
They're just eating fucking
my
snap
dad
peas
was
and
trying to
juice
convince me to
boxes.
come here and be a bus driver.
Oh, really? Is he a bus driver?
No, he's a mechanic. His dad worked here before him.
Wow. A long
So,
history.
if they start up the apprenticeship program here again, it'll be 75 years of mechanics by the time I retire.
Nice. Is that what you want to do next? Apprenticeship?
Yeah, I want to clean buses my whole life.
We have lots of people here who have family members that have worked over the years with Calgary Transit.
Man, that's
There's
wild.
Another one, great attitude. I think
My
she'd make a
dream is
great
to
mechanic
drive the
here.
bus.
Back to work?
Back to work.
I'm the bus.
We are.
I guess you said a mechanic. I guess that's
So you
whatever.
line up that little knobby thing with the top hole.
I'm sure she could drive if she wanted.
Yeah.
We've only got about a 15-minute window.
Not just 'cause
after
she's a
this
woman.
rush ends. If we're all lined up, we go home late. So, you don't want to mess things up.
What am I doing wrong? In the heat of the rush hour, when the buses are pulling up, there's a person in each one of those buses looking at you to hurry up.
There you go. Wow, see how fast that went?
Yeah, holy man.
That was a half hour.
So when you're not fueling buses. You must do something else. This can't be it.
Why is he stood like that, man?
No, I actually
He's
do
got like
volunteer work
fucking
at an animal
chimpanzee
rehab
posture.
center outside of Calgary. Basically, we just rehab
He's excited.
wildlife.
You know what's
I did a
funny?
shift at
That
my
posture
volunteer
makes
place
sense
this
for his
weekend,
actual look.
and they had bats.
Yeah,
He's standing in a boxy, standing in a boxy suit with his goatee and his little flat top.
I mean, with
So
the chatter, it's an
that posture makes
echolocation
sense
thing,
for him
so
when he's
quite
looking
literally
like
you can feel
how
it
he's
right in the
supposed
center
to.
of your brain.
Yeah.
He's
It
doing
is
a
the
battle
coolest thing
stance.
ever.
He looks too much like the
I'm
older
going
brother
to
from
be a
iCarly
crazy
right now,
fat
though.
lady. Well, thank you very much for your help, and it was very nice to meet you.
You got a tough job.
Yes.
I'm going for a rest.
Go for a nap. There's a bus right there.
Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Ray's a great employee. It was fun to work with her, and I think she's a real hard worker. I came here
Whoa, she
undercover
admitted
to
they
find
sleep
out
on the buses
how the
when they're
service
tired.
line operates. We're constantly struggling with air quality.
Should
in
go
our
for a nap.
garages.
There's a bus right there.
Perhaps there's an opportunity to make some adjustments to the current system to make the airflow a bit better.
Coming up, the secret Snoop takes a step too far.
Grab your scrub brush. Take your mop, you're splashing glass. Now you're gonna have to do the glass.
Oh, now I gotta do the glass.
They are pigs.
And later, are the wheels about to come off his entire undercover operation?
Familiar. I think I've seen you before.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's gonna
He
say.
fucked my wife.
I was the guy who threw up on that bus.
Of his company, Calgary.
He's gonna say that he was at a Death Cab show in like 2009.
Clothing really feels strange. I'm used to being over 40, and it did feel a little bit like Halloween.
Yeah, you're at that minus the bear gig, right?
I'm on my way to meet the labor custodian
I'm
crew
fired
to look
on
after the
Twitter.
cleaning of our stations.
I just don't have my glasses on.
Cleanliness is important to me, and it's a big issue for our customers.
I'm fired.
They perceive
I'm
a
fired.
train station as a
You know,
well-functioning
fired.
station. So I want to find out from these guys what issues
know,
they
we-
might be facing that I
I'm
can
fired
help
from
with.
Twitter.
Excuse me? Are you Merle?
Yes.
Hi, I'm Guy.
Hi. I've been waiting for you.
I've come to help you out.
I'll get you started on doing some stairs.
Merle is one of 3 cleaners who, in a typical
Merle
shift,
reminds me of,
are responsible for cleaning
Merle reminds me of
5
how The
train
Office has that one
stations.
female,
Our first job is
the
going to be
warehouse
doing
worker
the
named
stairs.
Madge.
It
And Michael
takes
Scott
2
calls her
hours
Pudge.
for each set of stairs. So you really have to move. The first thing we'll
call
do
her
is
Hurl.
we tons of water. You'll be doing this 5 or
She's
6
the one who
times.
cleans up the puke.
And we don't want to fill these
God, I feel
buckets
bad
up
for
too
this
far
lady.
because you have to walk down the stairs with them.
These buckets are heavy.
This is a different type of floor. A lot of times you have to scrub.
How many
Oh,
stairs
this-
are there total?
120.
That's a lot of stairs.
This station is like 5 minutes from my
Your
house.
arms could get really tired really quickly.
You should go over there. Maybe they're still there.
2 more
Yeah,
stairs.
I'll be right back.
Go take a
I
selfie on the
really
clean
wish
stairs.
they would have had some
Push
kind
them
of
down the
other
stairs.
water system.
Yeah,
So
like
we're
a
not
whole-
You should really go see if Merle is still there.
They really didn't think about maintenance when they designed these stations. All it would take is one tap on each side so we could hook up hoses and have continuous water. Guy, I have to get started on some more work because
Okay.
we're going to run behind time. Now, when you're done this, you're going to dump this water down here. So you're going to go upstairs and you have to get 2 more buckets of water.
And in between all of those operations, you run up and down the stairs about 100 times. I need more buckets. More buckets.
That fucking blows ass,
like
dude.
A friggin'
Fuck that. I would be standing on that escalator to get to the top with my buckets.
Yeah.
Are you shitting me? Fuck you. I'm putting my buckets on the moving stairs and then riding right behind
Seeing what
it.
it's like
Yeah.
to mop the station. It's gonna make me think about our standards when we create new stations. How do we make it easier for the maintenance staff to get their jobs done, not harder?
We'll take all the stuff up here now.
Okay, I better run up.
I
and
literally
grab
would
some
not
mop
care if
and,
it takes fucking extra minutes
Well, no,
because
we'll
of me
take the
riding the
escalator.
escalator.
Yeah.
I'm chilling and looking at my phone for 30
Yeah.
seconds
One
every
thing, though,
time.
you gotta go back down. You forgot the bucket down there. That's what happens when you forget.
I will probably never leave anything at the bottom of the
Why
stairs.
didn't you bring it
and
up
I'll
to
never
him on
ask
the
somebody
escalator?
to race up the stairs when they're on the
Bitch.
escalator side.
Yeah, and I hate her
Anything
now.
else when I'm down here?
Stupid
Okay,
bitch.
escalator.
It's also funny they got him in
Small
chucks
is
for
not
this.
as big as
Yeah.
You're not used to wearing those? That hurts like a motherfucker after a few hours.
Time to do 1 set of stairs.
One set of stairs, and there's 5 sets here.
Maybe I just think that because I've widened my
Okay, so
fucking
we'll go in
feet.
there and we have washrooms
Nah, I
to
feel
do.
ya. They were too narrow for me too.
I need a full body glove. I don't want
I
to.
feel like you need a real slender foot for them to feel like real good, especially if they're like brand new, you know what I mean? If they're not broken in, you're really fucked.
Feces.
This is the woman's. I thought women
I
were
wore some
better
high
than
top
this.
Vans for about 3 months
It's tough
before I
for
was
me to
like, I
think that
can't.
these are some of our own staff that are causing this mess for other
Always
staff
wore
to clean
low
up.
ankle skate shoes.
I don't want to know what this liquid is on the floor in here.
When you look around, you make sure toilet paper, paper towel.
I'm not giving them any toilet paper. They're just going to throw it on the ground.
Skate shoes were actually a dream for wide-feeted people.
Spray,
So awesome.
spray, sink, mirror, wipe out.
How's that? You see your face?
No, you got streaks. Yeah.
Damn.
I've heard stories about the bathroom, but until you've got to clean it.
My girlfriend
you
was
don't
out.
do
Her
it.
roommates let her
So
cat walk
certainly,
around,
I'll be looking at
which
ways
like she's
to
usually just in her
address that
room,
behavior.
and the other
To
cat
get
got
people
territorial
more
and left a fucking
considerate of
claw on
other
her
staff.
face.
Let's take a break.
Yeah.
It's a hard job.
It's
That's
hard
crazy.
and it's tedious too.
They'll be
you
alright.
know.
A question
Yeah.
I had in my family.
Holy
vacation,
shit,
so
Wolverines are
taking
kicking
on
Ohio
the
State's
night
ass.
shift. How do you balance? I got 2 little kids.
They're up by 15 with 5 minutes
That
left.
is a big problem. For my kids have grown up and have moved out of the house, so it's great for me. But when they were
Yeah, I
young,
see why.
it is.
How old are your kids?
I have a girl and a boy.
Makes no sense.
I had 3 children. One passed away. She was 13.
Jesus
How many
Christ.
years ago was that?
In 1998.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ouch.
She had a heart surgery. Got staph
Ouch.
infection, and
no.
her kidneys were failing, her liver was failing, and she just really
Wearing
never
that
woke up.
stupid fucking wig.
I kept looking at her, and like she was already dead, you know. And it got to the point where I said, "Stop it, no more. Just no more. She's gotta go. She's gone."
No more.
So,
That is the heaviest shit.
Yeah,
living
kind of.
for
stupid
a long
costume.
time. But I had
Kinda
2
killing
other
the
kids,
vibes
even though I
here.
wanted just to crawl inside the bed and never wake up again. I couldn't. You got to keep going. You know? Yeah, it's a tough, long road. You just
never forget what
you
they were
never
like.
forget it. You never forget. Yeah, never forget.
Merle's story was tough. I do have 2 small daughters, and to hear what she went through and the decisions she had to make, heartbreaking.
I'm gonna get you started on some
See how
glass.
emo he is?
We
Yeah.
can't
What does
put
that
the
have to do with
escalator
the-
down, so you're gonna put
The
one
bus.
Workplace.
and one down, so that you're squeegeeing as you're fluffing.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're gonna do the same thing down?
Same thing down.
This is crazy.
I know.
Pick me up if I fall down the stairs,
All
okay?
right. Watch your fluffy. It has
Gary
to be down,
Transit.
otherwise
That's what I'd
yeah,
make my
it
vest
won't
say.
catch.
Trying not to fall down the stairs here.
I know.
Call me Gary Transit the way I'm
I'm
at
with
this
you.
Calgary Transit. See, that's the fun part.
See it as you get off. Yeah.
This is why they do it right here.
Yeah. Well, it's not bad.
I think you're being kind. This is an eye-opening experience for me. Working with Merle, I think it's brought a lot of things to my attention. Things like come get water down here to help out.
Thank you for all your help you did today.
Well, thanks for all the
And,
hints and tips. I better get out of here. I'm proud to have someone like Merle, and there's probably nothing more I would add to her attitude. Like, she's got it. It's great to work with you.
Great. Okay.
All right, see ya.
Take care.
She needs to work on her attitude.
It's the end of a long night. I'm tired. I'm ready for bed. But I think it's worthwhile seeing all this work happening at the front line. It's tough living in a hotel, missing my 2 girls. When I'm through with this and get to
Why can't you
to
just
see
go
both of
home?
them, I'll probably
You're in
give them a
Calgary.
hug and think about Merle's daughter Rochelle and what effect that had on her.
Coming up, the
It
boss
makes no
has
sense.
a tire blowout.
Boss is supposed to be making money, not just sitting here.
And later, he gets very clear instruction about what to do next.
Peace off somewhere else.
The director of Calgary Transit is on his 3rd day of secret surveillance.
I haven't seen your chin in like 20 years.
And it's been full of ups.
More buckets.
Director, Calgary Transit.
Go back down. You forgot the bucket down there.
Need anything else when I'm down here?
You forgot the bucket down there.
Unbalanced with the time of day. I don't know what time it is most
Stop
of the
putting
time.
on that belt.
Whether I should eat dinner or
Doesn't even make
breakfast.
sense.
It's very unnerving. I'm off to the tire shop today. The
Oh
tire
man,
shop
he's
is
still
the
at
heart
it.
Of our operation.
Yeah?
If just one of these buses breaks down,
Well, in
we
2000
can leave
or
thousands of
2019, he
passengers
took over
waiting
as
by the
general
curb for the
manager.
next one. Plus, we're rapidly expanding service. You want to find out what the impact on these frontline workers are of that
I
expansion.
think he should be the next mayor.
Joey?
Yeah,
I'm Guy.
nice to meet you.
You're Joey.
That's right. Okay.
Faulty
Yeah,
equipment
dumbass,
is
he's
blamed for
responding to you.
30% of all delays in the bus schedule.
Oh, he's the
Joey is
general
responsible
manager
for
of the
repairing
city
and
of
replacing
Calgary,
tires
so he got
for the
promoted
city's
past,
Luigi. Yeah, I'm Guy. Nice to meet
past
you.
transit.
You're Joey. That's right. Okay.
Faulty equipment is blamed
I
for
think.
30%
Watch,
of
Luigi.
all delays in the bus schedule.
Did you see?
Joey
No.
is responsible for
The next one. Plus, we're rapidly expanding service.
You had to see
I
it.
wanna
We
find
saw
out what the
Mario.
impact on these frontline
Now we're
workers
seeing
are of
Luigi.
that expansion. Joey? Yeah, I'm Guy. Nice to meet you. You're Joey. That's right. Okay.
faulty equipment is blamed for 30%
There he
of all
is.
Oh, no
delays in the
shit.
bus schedule.
It's Luigi.
Joey is responsible for
I missed
repairing
him.
and replacing tires for the city's 800
This
buses.
is the first
Let
time I
me
meet.
just grab a extra pair of gloves here.
I'm a new guy. I've got bright white
There you
gloves.
go.
We gotta get
I was just
dirty.
born.
They'll get dirty as soon as we start
I'm a
working
new
on it.
guy.
You look familiar. I think I've seen you before.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been trying to get a job with
It'd be kind of fun sometime. Just go to a bar
You
alone
hard
and
on
try to convince the bartender that you're an alien. Hey, can I tell you something?
Okay. Then we'll
I only
start
got here a
assessing
day ago.
Which tire
What?
needs to be replaced or
It would
needs to
freak
be
her
fixed.
out, and then you just leave and
See,
never
this
come
one's
back.
got a lot of tread.
Yeah.
And that
They would
one
tell that
doesn't
story
have any
forever.
tread.
I think I'm an alien.
So this one here needs to be
It'd have to be
replaced.
pretty convincing.
Mike C could do it.
Oh, yeah.
Just like the NASCAR.
You want to do it?
There you go.
Oh, that thing's pretty beefy.
In fact, Mike C just might be an alien.
Okay, you just gonna give yourself a.
Woo, that's hard on the arms.
Get it up.
Heat
Okay?
it up.
Yeah. The bus is supposed to be making money, not just sitting here. There you go.
Oh,
Remember 10.
10, my arms are sore after 2.
There you go.
Holy moly.
Next step, we use the jack to take the
Oh, there's
tire
one more
off.
nut.
You want to take the inner tire cell?
Sure, let's try it.
Some of the equipment here are older or not updated. I just did it.
Yeah.
Harder. There you go.
Hard, hard.
It's weird that they do this show with a government
You don't have to
job.
lift these above
Yeah.
No.
Because like
Yeah,
with
no
the
shit.
reconciliation, we need to get some more money from the government, and we're gonna go through the means of the show to do it.
There's no easy task on my little car.
And then at the
he's-
end, what are they gonna do? Like,
Yeah, is the
decide to
city
give
of
you a-
Calgary gonna?
I guess.
Oh, yeah.
We're raising
Imagine
property
all
taxes in the
four
whole
of them?
city.
Yeah, right?
Oh, boy. Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Work
Okay, I'm
out.
tired.
A person needs to work in the tire shop has to be in good condition.
Yeah, it's
It's
funny,
not
like,
just the way
there's
fit.
So how many times
not
did you do that
enough
today?
Canadian
Sometimes
businesses that they had to start doing, like, city
yeah.
transit.
And is the number
Yeah.
of buses that you look after growing?
In the last couple of years, I've seen it from
That's the thing too.
200.
Like,
Now it's double.
Really?
That's
Holy.
right.
I mean,
I
I
assume
guess
they
they're
did Tim
growing,
Hortons in season
but
1.
not enough manpower.
Yeah,
get
this
the same
YouTube channel
number of
doesn't have
flats per bus,
all
and
the
that's right.
places
That's
or all the
That'll work for
episodes.
you.
That's right.
Season 4, episode
Probably have
7. They must be
1,600
really
tires
reaching.
within this facility
We got
plus
Boston
all the other
Pizza,
vehicles.
Tim
Yet
Hortons,
there's only 2 of them, but I think he's got some real
A&W.
challenges here. So it's important for me to have a
NW.
look at that. How old are your kids?
you got to skip the
21 and
dishes.
18.
Undercover boss for skip the dishes.
Yeah, son,
He's
he's
in the
right
backseat
along
of the
it.
guy's car.
Neurosurgeon.
Really?
That's what he wants
Holy.
to be. Yeah.
You
And-
better keep working to pay for that
Well,
degree.
that's
I'm
how
training my
I
coworker to
figured
be a
it out.
DoorDash
That's a lot of tires.
It is. And I told him, I said,
DoorDash
the
makes you
only
pick
thing
someone
I
up
can
and show them
give
how to
to
do
you
it.
guys
Why do I have
is
to use my
school
car?
Or, support to you guys,
Yeah, so
When
you
I
just take a
came here
left
in
to up here.
Canada, I was willing to go back to school,
Yeah.
but I never had any chances.
Where did you come from?
Philippines.
Philippines.
Yeah.
So what made you leave?
To get a better
Quality of life?
That's right.
Oh, the
And it
Philippines.
worked
That's what made
from
me
the
leave.
sounds of it.
Yeah.
When you have a son that's
Yeah.
going to be a neurosurgeon.
No, that's right, yeah.
Having a son that's in medical school, a daughter that's 20 and going through school as well, that's one of the big things for me is that regular guys can do regular work and do great things with their
They
family.
love healthcare.
Bring this up here.
Shout out to them.
Not by hand.
No, not by hand. We're gonna need another
He
person
basically
to
just said regular
drive
guys can
the forklift
do
to help us
dumb
out.
guy
Okay.
work and have
That's why it
smart
takes two
kids,
guys
and that's
to,
awesome.
To hold it.
To hold it and.
He said regular guys can do regular
Normally
work
we
and
have
do
3.
great things with their
now
family.
One guy got hurt, so there's
Okay.
only 2 of us. We'll go.
Not
I
cool,
tried
man.
to get a relief
shit.
person. They couldn't give us any other hand.
So then to take them off, you do the same thing, roll them on the
No,
floor?
just push it back.
So many of
let
these
it swing.
simple
You don't
fucking
wanna get
basic
run over
ideas
either.
and like
Right?
realizations
That
that
would
these
hurt.
CEOs have.
Yeah.
So funny.
So you roll it up.
So you're telling me that sometimes you struggle with things?
Oh, I can't believe I let that.
It's
some
like
of the
when
shit
kids
is
think that
older.
teachers live at the school. They
Yeah.
see the teacher after school.
It is hard work, isn't it?
What?
You could get back in doing this.
Oh, yeah. Wait, the teacher has
I'm ready to go
kids?
home.
Mhm.
Nice meeting
Like
you.
at their house?
For a first day. But
Oh, I would hate that, dude. Those kids are probably always in trouble.
I see a guy like Joey at work.
Yeah, imagine if your mom was a teacher. I would kill myself.
We're gonna have to look at how we
Me as a
staff the
homeschooler,
job.
yeah.
I saw 2 people that were doing a stellar job, and how do I support them as we go forward to make sure they can do a good job? I'm sweaty. I'm dirty.
In this one, they're
my
probably
arms
not going to
hurt.
give out like the
Before
workers
can be
any cash. It's all just going to be.
Get back.
Coming up.
That's what I was thinking. Like, you get a gift card at Eastside Mario's.
That was a fail.
And later, a shocking
He
surprise.
looks like
when the
Outlaw with
workers
the
he's
Final
met
Fantasy
call him
outfit.
to head office.
Oh my God, he does.
Doug Morgan is about to embark on his final.
He's very Rainn Wilson.
Just as bad today as it did yesterday.
They should have made him look just like Dwight from The Office. I am
He's
Dwight.
Rainn Wilson crossed with the
across all
Clark
of
from the
Calgary
office.
Transit.
Clark
Hendren.
To improve the
Clark-
safety of the system.
Clark Hendren.
Fare
Clark.
dodging costs Calgary Transit
At
over
Clark.
$2 million
At
a
Clark.
year, and it's their job to nab offenders.
What time does that say on it?
To become a peace officer, Doug has to pass a vigorous training course.
Hi there.
It just looks
Are you
like
Melissa?
Bart walking in.
Hi there, I'm Guy.
He just
Nice
looks
to
so
meet you.
goddamn
So
stupid.
Hi there,
as a
APX.
police officer of Calgary
It's like the
Transit,
create a
we have all arrest
character in
authorities
the
we
cutscene.
can arrest for criminal code offenses.
He's the only one that looks
warrants.
stupid.
It looks like a
Peace
Tony Hawk's
officers have the most
Underground
dangerous
cutscene
job
character.
across all of Calgary Transit. They face
Okay,
verbal
now that's a
Thank you,
real
Vince.
police
on a
officer
daily
right there.
basis, so it's crucial that they are able to
Big
defend
fat bald guy.
themselves.
So
Yeah.
this is Shawnee.
Oh my God.
Hi, I'm Tom DeLong.
Never used handcuffs before.
I'm here to see the aliens.
All right. So what we're gonna do
Vacation's
is
useless. These
we're gonna
handcuffs
deal with
are
the proper
tight.
subject. You have to know how to deal with the subject and how to arrest, make a proper
I'm giving a
arrest.
lot
Alright,
of
so we're gonna
thought.
have to page you.
Teach me how to fight.
Push the bar.
Okay.
Okay.
Going down over here. Okay.
Push your hand in and you apply the cuffs at the same time.
God, I hate how he
Okay?
looks in that wig, man.
Yeah, and then bring under. If you
Any
can't
wig
reach
would have
him,
been better.
And you tell him to bring his
As
hand
long as it didn't have dreadlocks.
This.
That would be
this.
funnier.
Yeah, like blonde
So that's a
dreadlocks.
cooperative subject.
God,
The
his
same one
fucking
the other guy
body,
used would
man.
have been fine.
When you're doing a baton strike, you're going to be doing loud verbals.
He is literally built like the Men in Black coffee aliens.
Yeah,
He
dude.
strikes back. Yell at me.
He's so cool.
Okay, and you're going to tell me to get back.
You're under arrest. Get back.
You're under arrest.
I looked down. I shouldn't have looked down.
Your eyes up.
Bro, if he did that to me, I'd straight up kill him.
Yeah, you're under
Like
arrest.
that.
I'm sorry.
All right, so
He's searching
that
the
was
stage
only
for
a
him. Where
couple
are
baton
you?
strikes.
A lot to learn.
A lot to learn. You got a lot to learn, a lot of practicing to do, okay?
You're under arrest. Get back. You're under arrest. Get back.
Tom
The
DeLonge
guy-
fighting, Tom DeLonge fighting alien to MP4.
Yeah.
So
Nobody
well
likes you when
the
you're 43.
Training process. Right now, we're going to run
It'd be so
through what
funny
is
if the
called
guy in the armor
Terminator
starts like beating his
shell
ass and punching him
sounds
with the
scary.
shit on.
So once I
Gotta
push
haze
play,
the new guy.
there's going to be beeps. So you're going to be running, and then when that beep goes, you want to be past this line.
And that beep
And
goes.
then you're going to turn
Are they
around.
they're making him do the
and you're
fucking
gonna
beep test,
Run
dude?
again, right away.
Right away.
Right away. And you need to make it to level 7. So get into position.
Okay.
Start level 111.
What is that sound?
Okay.
Is
That's
that...
that one.
You want to go past the second line. Past
Fast
the
as
second line.
fuck.
Past the second line.
That was what? One?
That wasn't even one.
Start level 111.
Past the second line. You need to go past the second line in order for
Moron.
this to work. Past the line. Past. Go back. You have to go past that line. What line are you going past?
The far one.
Far one.
I think this is the hardest one yet.
Start
You're a moron.
They don't have the cops do this.
Part of
Telling me
training,
those other cops
probably.
that we saw earlier?
Like, they don't have to do it every year, I would imagine.
Yeah, they did it once in the
I think
80s.
a beat before you got there. Is this the right size gym for this? I'm out of shape. Maybe we
Man, I
should do it
fucking hate
side
the
to
beep
side.
test. I should do it for rugby.
Doesn't seem that far.
Bad at it.
That was a fail.
So I better start working out, is what you're telling me.
You better start working out. You better start training. You better start running. If you can't get past level 1,
Shut up.
we have some problems.
I can tell right now. You see her little barbed wire tattoos?
Isn't he just a tire change guy?
She's a wannabe. She's got to be a wannabe Instagram influencer. I'm thinking like 1,700 followers, 1,550 following.
And we're gonna hit the street.
Because Doug failed his basic training,
119 likes per picture, all whatever. Promoting some dipshit like coffee.
Melissa during her shift.
I am nervous. There's a lot of people. You don't know what they're doing. They're out
Being
in
a
the
Blue
middle of
Lives
the
Matter
night,
type cop because
and
you're a
some of
peace
them
officer
look
for
dodgy.
Calgary Transit.
So this is Marble Station.
So
it's one of
swag.
our busier stations
Thin
in
blue
the
line.
system.
I want the
We have a lot
observer
of
jacket
different
just to
types
wear
of calls
everywhere.
here. Usually night shifts, we have unwanted patron occurrences, we have assaults, we have drug calls. Unfortunately, our cameras are down, and we just have to deal with what we have.
Damn.
So we're not being
Glad they
watched
said that.
by dispatch right now.
You fear the unexpected. And I certainly wouldn't want to be doing this alone. And then we heard that the cameras weren't working. That just heightens the level of fear a little bit more, that nobody else is watching.
Or getting more people.
Coming up.
You are. Give me my ticket back. You have the problem,
I was just notified by dispatch that we have a subject. He has threatened that he's going to go and get a gun and shoot people.
Ooh.
Director Doug Morgan is about to embark
Doug
on
Morgan
the most
died
dangerous shift
on this episode.
across all of Calgary Transit. Peace officers respond to over 20,000 calls per year, and there have been over 60 assaults since 2010.
Usually night shifts, we have unwanted patron occurrences, we have assaults, we have drug calls.
Since Doug failed his basic training earlier,
That was a fail.
he cannot perform the duties of a peace officer and must only
He's
shadow
just a
Melissa
loser.
on the night shift.
Unfortunately,
Like he's there to be undercover boss and discover the observer shit because he's so slow.
We're not being watched by dispatch right now. That is our issue that we have.
You fear the unexpected. And I certainly wouldn't want to be doing this alone. And then we heard that the cameras weren't working.
Our security cameras are critical to the safety of our customers. We've just replaced the security system and we still have glitches from time to time. It's important to have a good response strategy in order to make sure those cameras come back online as soon as possible.
I'll just get you to do one thing. Just keep your hands out of your pockets in case something does happen. Because if there's a situation where someone's going to attack you or come at you and your hands are in your pockets, how are you going to defend yourself? If someone doesn't have their fare, what we usually do is pull them off the train at the next station and obviously have a chat with them, figure out why, and go from there. Good evening. Can you please have your tickets passes ready?
Awful.
Thank you.
Who gives a shit?
Thank
Fuck
you.
you.
Thank you. Hi. You forgot to validate your ticket. I am 51 times 1 at Barlow on the platform. Unfortunately, it is a $250
Oh, good for this lady. She
Now, if you said you need to get to McKnight,
she does not work this
so
job.
what we're gonna do is
Oh,
I'm gonna
good.
allow you to get back
Fill a
onto the
cop.
next train.
Oh, bad.
But
Transit
insanity.
peace officers, please have your tickets passes ready. Good evening.
What a
Please
bitch.
have your tickets passes ready.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Basically
Please have
nothing
your
happening
tickets
though.
passes ready, please. Thank you. Thank you.
I'd imagine being a cop on Vancouver Island's pretty
What
chill.
does that sign say right there? It says, keep your feet off the seat.
You probably have some drunks.
That is an offense.
Oh, what a
wipe the seat,
bitch.
or
Jesus
you're gonna get a
Christ.
$250 fine.
I saw her interact with them so effectively and so, not aggressively,
I
but
want to buy a
assertively.
gun now.
So not only is your ticket expired, but you had your feet on the seat. So you're looking at about $500 for the fines today. So I'm gonna give you an option. Wipe the seat off, and I won't give you a ticket for that. So do it now. I am 51 times 1 on board. Car number
Just wipe it with. Oh, what a
2053.
cunt, man.
How long have you worked as a peace officer?
I've worked with Calgary Transit for 3 years.
Okay.
Before this, I was a corrections officer for 4 years.
So what's next after this?
I've always wanted to be a police officer, hoping one day to be
There
on
it-
with Calgary Police Service.
she did
My
it.
grandfather was a
Mhm.
police officer. Always looked up to him. So it's about midnight, so it's getting to that time of the night where we might be getting
How do
some
they show that,
calls,
like, as if she's good?
or getting more people passed out.
Yeah,
on the
she's
Just going
train.
around, like,
randomly power
offering.
tripping on
Yeah,
someone.
power tripping teenagers, threatening to give them $250
I'd say-
tickets if they don't clean off a seat with their hands. Like,
Okay, well, you can't be lying on the bench. I need
Oh,
to
well,
Father
take-
that's
take-
homeless
take-
guy.
taking the homeless guy out
The
too.
intensity just jumps up a bunch of levels. It unnerves you about what's going to happen next and where this guy's going to go.
what's gonna
Do you have
happen?
your fare for the train?
Yes, I do.
Just
Little
let him
bitch.
sleep there. The station's empty. Who
You're
gives a
bothering
shit?
somebody else.
Act like you didn't see, stupid ass.
Are you some kind of
What are you?
I'm a transit peace officer.
Well, then peace off somewhere else.
I have the authority to deal with you right now.
Here's the transfer. Now, what problem do you got now?
Because of your attitude, you're not taking the train to get there.
You are a you need to take it back.
This is my lawful.
I'm not feeling very well. I'm trying to get down to the drop-in center because I'm very sick.
Okay.
And you gotta bother me because I'm lying on the bench. Now, I have a ticket, and you say I got a problem? You have the problem, sir.
Have a nice day, sir.
What a fucking bitch.
Yeah. Sure, the next time he comes to the station, if he's going to be back in here, and it looks like he has nothing to lose. Yeah, he's still yelling. I can hear him.
I can hear him as well.
So you must take a lot of abuse.
It's part of our job.
Fuck you.
Unfortunately, I get called
Oh, you
every
must
name
take a lot
in
of
the book
abuse.
that there
Yeah, after
is.
handing it out all night.
I don't let it bother me.
Yeah.
And for me, since you never
No
know
wonder she had to
who
fucking
you're
go
gonna
work
be
in
contact
Vancouver
with,
Island, man. I
wear
bet she
safety
worked
glasses
everywhere
as
else
well,
around
since
Calgary, and they're all like,
everyone's
ugh.
You don't know if anyone has any diseases or anything. if
This
they're
lady
gonna
is the
spit in
little
your
kid telling the
face.
skateboarder to wear a helmet.
Do they spit at you?
Yes, I have been in a incident where I was dealing with a subject.
Yeah.
He was sleeping on a
Stop
train.
talking
my
like a
partner
cop,
went
you
with him,
dipshit.
escorted him
Yeah.
off the train,
Female
and
cops are
then
easier to injure. That's
he
for
said
sure.
and he spit in my face.
I was in a,
and
I was in an incident
Oh, no.
where I was dealing with a subject.
we escorted him to the hospital.
Yeah.
He consented to a blood screen.
Lucky.
He did have HIV,
kidding
and he did have Hep C. Luckily for me,
They probably
I
got
have
both
been
of them from
tested
you.
several times.
Yeah, lucky for me, I
and
both
I'm
had
good to
I
go.
had both those
Just
already.
wanted-
Yeah,
like I
lucky
said,
for
one
me,
of
you
the
can't
things
get
that us
HIV
as
from
police officers
saliva,
have
you
to deal
stupid
with.
bitch.
It is lucky for her though.
I was just notified
Admit it.
by dispatch that we have a subject.
Oh my
who
god, this
is
guy commented,
mad,
for the
yelling,
peace officer, you're doing a great job, and as far as I'm concerned, you're a police officer.
Oh my fucking god. You're already a cop to me, sweetie.
To respond.
The hair on the back of my neck is sticking up. You hear gun, you instantly hear trouble.
I may be a little bit nervous attending the call, but you know, for us.
I could tell from the start, Joey is a Filipino. Proud of you,
So
sir.
right now, it looks like they're holding the buses to make sure that the subject's not.
When you
on
know,
the
you
bus.
know.
I assumed he was First Nations.
285-100. I'm sorry. Do we have a description of?
I
the
didn't assume
subject
anything.
at
It could have been
Marlborough?
white to me. I don't really see color.
Yeah, I thought he was black actually. 'Cause
Is the one that was threatened.
From
Yeah,
Philippines
I
here,
have
proud
no
of the
idea.
tire man. He made Filipino proud.
Without a full
Alex started
description,
talking through it.
the
I
suspect
thought it was
has
black
managed
at
to
first
escape.
because he just goes,
sorry.
I don't really know.
Sometimes you show up to a call.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just
Trying to be
we
extra
won't know
woke and
all the
overstepping.
information. So it basically goes from one person
I
to
actually
the next
think
person
everyone
to
I
the
see is
next
black.
person to us. I believe that future.
I think everyone's a black guy.
Dispatch that are
yeah, I'm in a room full of white guys. I'm like, what's with all these
That's
black
probably the
guys
biggest
in here?
priority for me.
I don't see race.
Giving them the proper information so they know
I
what's
only
going
see
on, make
one
sure that
race.
operation center
It's
works
it's hard to
best for them
explain.
and they can rely
Hard to
on it.
explain.
Dude, there's people arguing in the comments of this.
You have a lot of learning
This
to
lady's
do.
like, I've lived in Calgary my
And a lot
entire
of
life, and let me
training
tell
to
you, these homeless
keep
people
on
are
on the farm with
dangerous.
Calgary
I've
Transit
witnessed a
as a
woman
peace
randomly get punched by a drunk homeless person. I myself have been
shaking
threatened with a knife by a
confidence,
homeless
knows what
person
she's
in a
doing,
train
and
when the
she's
cars are
serving
empty.
customers
Peacekeepers
well.
do their jobs to
All right.
protect
Well, have a good
people. As long as you have a bus
See ya.
pass or a ticket,
Security is
they
our
won't
number one
hassle you.
I think the
And this
first
guy
thing is
replies,
making
Calgary is a
sure the
knife and
process
safe
of
place.
support
It's near the
these
Canadian
guys as
Rockies.
far as the dispatch
She says,
area,
are you okay? And he's
giving them
like,
the proper
are you?
information so
Calgary's
they
the
know
cleanest
what's
city in the
going on.
world,
That's
and it's
probably the biggest priority
near
for
the
me.
breathtaking Rockies. Banff and Jasper.
Laurie, Merle, Joey,
Fucking
and
arguing
Melissa
with
are
Drew.
called to the civic office. And Doug finally has a chance to come clean.
You made me cry.
I'm pretty sure Calgary is a million times safe and cleaner than any American city such as New York. Calgary is a very unheard city, hardly is known. To the research, photos, and people I've asked, they all say Calgary is nice and breathtaking. It's one of the best cities to live in the world. It's near the Canadian Rockies and Jasper. I've been to Toronto, it was nice. I liked it there, but now Calgary and Vancouver is my next trip. No matter where you go, every city or country will obviously have problems, but Canada, Australia are the places people want to live.
Perhaps there's some places where
The guy that's like autistic about Calgary and has never been there.
I don't know if it's a million times better than New York.
Some of our LRT
Yeah.
stations was a challenge.
I don't know if it's the cleanest city in the world
future
either.
designs to make it easier for staff. This experience has been invaluable.
Oh, he has
to
the
me,
goatee.
and I think
Is
going
that
forward
a
we'll be
toupee?
better organization for it. So, got lots of
The
work to
cleanest
do,
city in the
and,
world is probably somewhere like
let's
Dubai
get
or
to it.
Singapore.
Yeah, Singapore, probably.
Laurie, Merle, Joey, and Melissa.
Singapore is
Definitely in
unbelievably
Asia.
clean.
Director's office. They're expecting to
It's not in
evaluate
North
the
America.
trainee they worked
We don't
with
have it
this
in
week.
us.
In Dubai, I just think so because
But
like
they're on the wrong
it's so
track.
new and they have such good like city infrastructure there as far as like the street sweepers and shit.
No. God, I can play this.
I'm Doug Morgan. I'm the director of Calgary Transit.
Oh,
You UAE is crazy though, man. It's literally just turning into giant Las Vegas.
You were mean to me.
I
was not mean.
I'm horribly out of shape.
As a
Thanks for pointing
Calgarian, my
that out.
favorite part is that
I'll
nothing
be
he said he
honest,
wanted
I
to
hadn't
do
been
has
out
been
with officers
implemented.
before.
New stations are terribly
A whole new
designed,
level of
half-assed
respect
because
of
it
what
can
you
be
deal with
modified,
and how you
extended,
handle
fixed
people.
later.
Well,
The
thank
motto of
you.
Calgary is, I know it's
love my
not right,
job,
but it can be
and
fixed
it's,
later for some extra
something that I
money.
look forward to every
True.
day.
I know how important it is for
There's
you
a lot
to
of
get the
cities.
right information when you're out in the field.
You know what's
I
really
think it's a
scary is
critical
how many
issue for
cities and
me,
states are skimping
and we
on
are
like
working
bridge
on a redesign
infrastructure
of
right
the
now.
entire
Those shits are
operations
just gonna
control
keep
center.
collapsing over
I
the next
really
50
believe
years
that we need this for our
with
department.
people on them.
We know you aspire to be a police officer, and we'd like to support some of that development. With the help of a generous sponsor, we've arranged a special trip for you to spend a day with the toughest cops in North America, cops of the New York subway.
That'd be amazing.
Oh my
And
God, what a
after
dream
your
come
day at
true.
work,
You get to go to the
we want you
fucking
to make a bit of
subway.
a vacation out of it and have
Those
some
are the
time for
toughest
yourself.
cops in America?
Have some dinner, maybe take in some
The
of
New
the
York
nightlife in
subway
New York City.
cops?
Thank you so much.
Again, I think the toughest cops are probably in Singapore.
Never really been here, so this is.
Yeah,
and
they see you
to,
spit on the
shadow
ground,
them,
they
that's
just
gonna
stomp
be
you to
quite the
death.
experience.
Yep, they make
Never
you lick
really
the spit
had
up, but they beat your
anyone,
ass with the cane.
tell me that they appreciate me. because of
Singapore's
what
a
I
great
do
lying
for
guy
the
because they hear one
company.
thing
It's
about that,
amazing.
like if you spit your gum out, you get caned.
So you put me
And it's
through the
true to
paces
like
trying to
certain
get those
degrees,
lug
especially with
nuts
like the
off those
cleanliness
tires.
rules.
That was
But like
tough
you
work.
have the one
It
dumb
is.
kid you
And
knew
I
growing up
learned
being like,
lots. I got
yeah,
to
if
feel what
they
it was
see you
like to
chewing
work
gum there in the
the
airport,
tire shop.
it's a
And I
death
think
penalty.
you're short-handed
Like,
at
nah.
the moment. So I think I gotta
If they
help
see
you
you
up there.
smoking
So
a
we're gonna
cigarette,
look
they
at
make you
even a
smoke
limited
the whole
term person
carton.
to come in and help you in the tire shop.
They make you
thank
buy
you
a
very
carton
much.
and then smoke the
And
whole
probably
thing in
the
front of
biggest
them.
thing I learned a little bit about Joey.
They have to
Hey, there
import
you
the
go.
carton
What
because they
you've
don't sell
built here in
cigarettes
Canada is a
there.
very
My
strong
cousin
family.
told me.
And I know your boy is taking some pretty extensive classes at
It is.
university.
Yeah,
And I think you work hard every day. I saw it.
I am.
And we'd like to help you out with his education and provide $5,000 from our sponsors.
Oh, thank you. That would
From our
really
sponsors.
help me and my son.
You should be proud about what you've
I
done.
am proud. Yeah, I can't even say a word how to thank him.
Thanks a lot, Joey.
Oh, no problem.
It was great to meet you.
Thank you. At least someone would recognize the job that we do.
It's a tough job. You never stopped. You always had a job for us to do. And even with the slow guy, you were keeping up. Clearly, there are some issues we need to address, the first being water. I can commit to you today that I'm
Oh
gonna
yeah,
fix
so
that
his
right
goatee
away.
shorter here. So
that
they
you have
filmed
water.
the first bit about there's some major changes we have to make
'Cause it
in
only
the
takes carrying the
boardroom
buckets up and down the stairs
before
about
he
10
did it
times where
all.
you say, this is not a good design.
Yeah.
I think you should be proud of how much you contribute to the success of Calgary Transit.
He's still
I'm
rocking the
really
goatee,
happy
by
you're
the
here.
way.
Oh, thank you.
He looks dope.
It really means
I think
a
he
lot,
should
you
have
know, a
the
little
black wig
recognition.
on.
It
Yeah,
goes
I miss
a long
it.
way.
That looked
You
awesome.
also shared some more personal information with me. You went through quite a few tough years with the loss of your daughter, Rochelle.
It was, yeah, the worst time of my life.
We're gonna
We
name a
have
park bench
sponsor on
after
board
her.
that would like to make a donation to the Children's Hospital in the name of Rochelle for $2,000.
Oh, thank you.
So you said Mario's, you get 10 grand, and on this one, someone's gonna donate 2 grand to the Children's Hospital in your daughter's name.
Yeah, she's not there
Oh,
anymore.
Mike, you're muted.
I want to do something for you.
Why don't you just give the
We'd
money
like
to this woman?
rent you a cabin
You guys have 2 grand?
for you and your family.
Yeah, can you just give it
spend
to
some
me?
Time together.
'Cause
out
those
by the
aren't my
ocean
kids.
On PEI. Just to
That's someone
recognize
else's
how
kids
hard
in
you
there.
work there every
Well,
night.
he did send her.
Wow,
That's cool. A
PEI,
vacation to
I've
PEI
never
is
been
cool.
there.
That's cool, yeah.
I see lots of pictures. It's beautiful there. It makes
You
me
should take some
feel
pictures.
And all you have to do
it's
is eat
all
these
worth it.
worms.
I mean, very rare you get a
These
pat
5
in the
beetles
back.
are your ticket to
Somebody
PEI.
noticed.
I have
Just come back to the
dreams
beetles
about
every time.
really
Those
disgusting
long ones with the
buses.
horns are like this big.
You only have to eat one bug.
So I
It's
learned
a house
lots
centipede.
from doing working alongside.
Or he
you.
just
And
like
one of the big
slides a
things
gun across
that
the
I really
table.
felt
The
this
choice
time
is
was the air
yours.
quality.
No
One
water.
bullet,
And I
5
know it's a
empties.
challenge.
You have to
I think
shoot
what
me
we're
and
gonna
you
do
get
is
a
we're
PEI,
gonna
but you
up
cannot
the
kill me. That's
monitoring
the
of
only
the air
rule.
quality in there to try to help you and your coworkers out.
That's fantastic.
I gotta say, it was just fun to get to know you. The saving of the animals. We have some
Speaking of
sponsors together
saving
that would love to
animals,
send you on
we're-
a trip and have you explore the largest.
We're doing the
bat
opposite right now with
colony
these
in North
beetles.
America in Texas. and talk to some of the
You made me
people
cry.
that manage.
Oh, God, that's so awesome.
These beetles eat
Sweet.
smaller
That
bugs,
is
and by
so
eating them,
amazing.
you're saving those
That is
smaller
so cool.
bugs.
Okay.
The other thing I know you're really interested in.
You said your feet were
I know
hurting
you
when we were
dream
working. I was
about
like, hey,
being a
can you sketch
mechanic
your
like
shape
your
ups?
father and grandfather. So thanks to a sponsor, we'll be able to provide you $2,000 worth of training money to use at the Southern Alberta Institute of Technology to take some mechanics courses.
You're in real danger of getting a hug right across the table. That's incredible.
Well, before you give me a hug,
It feels really nice to be acknowledged.
pulls
I'm
out
gonna
the
give
little
you a
box.
bug.
Bugs before hugs. That's the motto here.
He opens his drawer and pulls out this little cardboard box with holes in it.
A great experience for me to hear firsthand
We
from
heard you like
employees.
the
Jesus Christ, he looks so
That's
fucking
what it's
so
like. I
stupid.
think I know a lot more about the organization, the people that work there. I think I
Bill
can do a
Hader
better
scene,
job as
man.
director now.
Thank you.
And
He
use
looks
this
like
not
a
as the last step, but
50-year-old
the first
man
step.
doing an
I want
anime
to make sure
thing.
the people
He's
that I
Rainn
met
Wilson from The
realize
Rocker.
that we can change and we can make it
Yeah.
better.
She's joining the NYP. Wow. So she's gonna be down there like, oh, you know, you gotta have your ticket to be on the train, you know. And they're gonna be like, shut up, bitch. Fuck you. Go home. You can't be putting your feet on the seat, you know.
Bro,
You
it
can't-
sucks so bad.
you can't be
World's
doing
job is
showtime.
easier now that things are working like they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
Wow, your custodian's running water now. That's fucking sick.
This
Bragging
week
about
on
that.
Undercover Boss Canada.
Undercover Boss Canada is
The
so
head of-
scuffed
the
so
head
far.
of
Yeah,
food to go
it's
favorite
hilarious.
is on the chopping block.
I know, right?
We can't get our
This is one of the
operations
reasons
right,
Tony quit
then we will not
quit
reach our
Twitter.
goals.
Yeah,
And
fuck
the knives
Freshie.
are out.
You don't have to love me, you just have to work with me.
You messed up my tomatoes now.
Matthew Corin, the
I think
CEO
Freshie
of
replied
wants
to one of his
expand
sub
company.
tweets about them. He was
Oh,
like,
really?
He's going to do
I'm not
that
posting
by
on here
expanding
anymore.
his waistline. Working undercover in his own stores.
I find him a little weird.
Do not cut me off.
I want it slow and learn fast.
Don't be sad and be like, oh, we're cutting tomato.
When his week of slicing and dicing is up,
Ow, that's not good.
he'll go back to being the big cheese.
I'm Matthew Corin, I'm the CEO.
Does that mean I'm fired?
And what he reveals in private will have the workers he met totally stunned.
Pray for that.
How's this guy a CEO? What the fuck?
With the world economy in a fragile state, top corporations must adapt to survive.
Freshy CEO.
The bosses of some of Canada's biggest companies are about to take extreme
Dude, he was
action.
born in 82.
2005.
He's a
To
young
stay
one.
ahead of the game, they're going undercover
39.
in their
Yeah.
own organizations.
Who's the youngest CEO in the show's history?
So he became
There's been
CEO
a
at
boom in
23.
demand for healthier
Holy fuck.
fast food.
He worked for
And
fashion designer
franchise chain
Oscar de
Freshie
la
is
Renta.
growing as a result. The
One of
company
the
has 100 stores
couturiers who
worldwide.
does Jacqueline Kennedy.
And
So this is
CEO
one where
Matthew Corin
this one might be
wants to
actually
see one
believable
on
because it's not
every
some old ass
street
man.
corner.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah,
start
like
Freshie
he's-
because I wanted to be
he's
a
the age
restaurateur.
where you would
I started
work it.
Freshie because I had a passion for branding and entrepreneurship.
Shut up.
And I was working in New York City for a
That's
fashion
an
designer.
oxymoron.
And I just became a
Started
customer
Freshie
of
because
these
you had a lot of
random
money.
delis that were on every street
Let's go
corner.
branding.
These delis had very long lines and very
Yeah,
fresh
so apparently
food.
if you come up
So
with an
what I wanted to
idea, there are
create
these
an
guys that'll
incredible
give you like $1
brand
billion.
around fresh food.
And I did that.
Yeah, so I did that and they gave
Our
me all
focus
this
is
money.
the product we serve, the freshness of that product.
You can tell he's
and
pretty chill as
the
CEO
level
because
of
he doesn't wear a
service we
tie.
give.
Thank you. Enjoy your food.
We have a long way to go to being as ubiquitous
I'm a
as
cool CEO,
the
like
mom
Mark
and pop
Zuckerberg.
delis that inspired me to start Freshie in
He's
the
got
first
Cypher
place.
PK vibes.
But within the next 5 years, we want to be known as the healthy fast food leader.
If I look up this guy
around
on
the world.
Twitter right now, is he talking about crypto? Yes
When
or
I'm
no?
traveling,
No,
I'm
he
traveling
hasn't
for
tweeted
business.
since 2015.
And so
Oh,
I
okay.
will
I must have
be as
died.
efficient as I need to be. I'm always with my family on the weekends. I do two things in life.
This
I work,
episode aired and he was
I
done.
work at being a great husband and a great father. Annie was just telling the story about last winter when we flipped her on the snow tube.
I did the funny thing, let in.
I've got two daughters, a 5-year-old and 2-year-old. Whitney, come help us. Annie's gonna give a song.
Le faites à toi, le faites à toi.
Annie, parlez en français. And I do this for my daughters because I
song
want them to
sucks.
have a legacy with this company.
It's a shitty song.
Most businesses aren't rocket science, but in most businesses, 1,000 little things have to go right every day to make money. And the added challenge with the
So in
restaurant
2019,
business is
they
the perishability,
tried to
which
expand a
means
lot
if
and
we don't
then
sell the food
changed
that
their
we prepare,
mind.
it
Oh,
goes in the
really?
garbage.
And seriously reduce the
And when you
number
throw
of stores
something
they're going
out,
to create.
you're throwing away your
So I think
profits.
they hit the ceiling.
We're about to
pretty
see a
fast.
lot of growth in the next year and two ahead. And so I want to make sure that we know what's working, what's not working, what we need to tweak, what we need to
That's probably
improve,
when they
and
put
what we
one
just
by
need
my
to leave
place.
as is and stop tinkering with.
Now that I think about
And
it.
there's no better way to do that.
Maybe
than
they're
to
doing
get
Maybe it was
behind the scenes and see it
2018 or
with my
so.
own eyes.
Yeah, I'm reading about
Hey guys.
reading about their fails.
7 years ago, when I opened the first Freshie location, In my wildest dreams, I didn't think we'd be this close to 100 locations. And in the next 5 years, I actually think we're gonna get to 1,000 locations around the world. But if we can't get our operations right, then we will not reach our goals. And so, beginning tomorrow, I will no longer be the CEO.
What? Are you serious?
This beard is no fashion statement. This is a disguise. I'm going undercover to see what's going on within our own backyard of Canada.
They're like,
to make sure that our stores are actually following the 3 fresh EFs of fast service,
The 3 fresh
fresh
EFs.
food, and friendly
Fucking
environment.
incredible taste.
And so I'm going to be very critical of our business over the next
This
week.
man's got evil
and come
eyes.
back with some very
No.
clear changes that we need to make in order to continue to reach our goals. Thanks so much.
I think he's going to.
He's
find
such a
some
Peter
stuff
Thiel
out that
type fellow.
He might be taking a little back by. And Matthew's the
He's
face
like
of the
Adam
brand.
Driver
He's fresh.
playing a
So it's
CEO.
got to be some pretty impressive disguise to be able to get past the employees.
Wow, that's crazy. Someone with his last name is the director of
While I'm
franchise.
undercover, I'll be assuming the identity of Ethan Parks in a documentary about careers in the
fat.
fast
Come on,
food
you're
industry.
putting on a fat
I'll
suit.
be posing as a new employee
put on a
looking for a
fat
full-time
suit.
job
It's so
in some
stupid.
aspect
Like
of
as
food
if there
services.
couldn't be a skinny employee there.
Damn, that kind of looks like CEO Matthew Corrin, but he's got a bit of a gut.
They
He looks unhealthily, like
hair,
pregnant.
his wig, it's so out of character for him. It was the exact opposite of who Matthew
Well, they
is.
showed as he was getting the
Terrified his
costume
daughter.
on, like a very gratuitous shot of his abs.
Didn't have
So
a clue who he
him being
was.
fit must be
7 years ago,
Part
when
of
I
his
opened the
identity.
first Freshie location, I did every single position in the restaurant. Come say goodbye to Daddy. Goodbye. Because I remember how difficult it was, and I am just really nervous. I'm not sure if I'll make it through it.
Say bye, Ethan.
Man, it'd be so cool if he showed up with just that little belly
struggles
and got
with
to
his
his
tricky
job. He's like,
transition.
oh, hello,
Wig
I'm a
and
fat
beard and
guy.
glasses. It's
Oh, I
changing
can't
my
wait to eat
dynamic.
the
That's
food.
not the
My
real me.
name is
And
Bart,
later,
and I'm hungry.
Haste makes waste.
I ripped it. This is my 4th wrap. I ripped. Make a new one.
So you are throwing away $8 straight away.
How are you the CEO and you can't make your own
Yesterday,
wrap? That's
Freshie
your main
boss
thing,
Matthew
right?
Corrin
Yeah.
was at the top of the food chain.
I've never heard a
bowls.
Canadian say
But
one
in
good thing about
business,
Freshie.
A lot can happen in 24 hours.
My coworkers kind of
I'm
like
nervous.
it,
It certainly feels like a different me.
and I'm like, whenever they eat it, I just walk
I
into the
really
staff
can't
room and
believe
say,
how it
"Fuck
changed my
Freshie."
personality.
Sucks.
I have to
Would that
match
cost you
the disguise
$32?
with the personality of Ethan. And so I
Yeah, isn't, like,
really,
really expensive
feel like
Subway?
on some levels I need
Yeah,
to play
yeah.
up
I mean, it's better
the
than
Ethan
Subway,
persona.
but like, it's definitely
Yeah,
not
we're
worth
gonna
the
be working
cost.
with
That's the lowest bar
one of the freshest
possible, though,
members
as
here
far
in
as that
Ottawa
goes.
on our petering business. Lunch will always be our bread
Oh,
and
they're in
butter.
London.
But I really want to make sure that we're properly growing these other sections.
Oh, they're in
of our
Ottawa.
business.
Hi there.
Is Katie here?
Yes.
Hi, I'm Ethan.
Nice to meet you. Here's your shirt. We have a very busy day ahead of us.
Katie has no idea that her trainee is actually the boss working under an assumed identity.
Okay, so what we're gonna start with right now is
So why are the
cutting some
cameras
tomatoes.
Okay.
So just cut
Well,
off
because
the
you're doing a
ends.
documentary
Depending
about
on
careers
how
in
large
fast
the
food.
tomato is, you might have to do it 4 times.
A
you might
documentary
have
on
to do
whether
it
a
3
guy
times.
can work at a
Okay,
fast
so
food.
just-
Manager?
I'm store manager. Yeah, a lot of people wouldn't.
It's a very
think that,
woman-dominated
because
place.
I'm the youngest one here. I turned
Yeah.
19
Can a guy
on
hack it?
December 27th.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's incredible that Katie's only 18 and she's already a supervisor. She's managing a very substantial business for somebody her age.
Bro,
for
you were
somebody,
23 and a
twice her age,
CEO.
for that matter.
Yeah, she's really
You've been
mature
cutting
for her
tomatoes
age.
Since you're
Yeah,
like
you're
16.
CEO at
Actually, I
23.
used to despise cutting tomatoes because
Yeah.
obviously it's a long process.
Yeah,
but,
it's super boring. There's got to be a better way to cut these because this is crazy.
Yeah, it's called a tomato slicer. It's a machine.
I may not even want to work here just because.
Put
of
it in and push the button.
Let's finish this. All right, get happy and get fast.
You don't think I'm being happy?
No, I mean like get happy to do tomatoes. Don't be sad and be like, oh, we're cutting tomatoes.
Oh, I think we've spent about an hour just on tomatoes. Any way you slice it, pun intended, it's a time-consuming
Shut up.
process. No, cutting is boring. Do I have to keep on doing it?
Is this such a...
Ethan's a character.
Honestly, like I'm getting so hot cutting tomatoes.
No, he's not.
I definitely think he should be picking up his
He's just
stuff
some
a
guy
little.
who's
You might not
complaining.
always like what you have to do at your job, but you have to.
He's
do
an
it.
Ottawa
So
guy, right?
let's figure out-
Oh no,
We're
Winnipeg.
gonna
What the
hustle
fuck?
and start the catering. So the first catering order.
That's
we are
actually
going
shocking.
to
I would not think he was
be
fucking
making 2 buffalo chickens,
west of Thunder Bay.
2 chicken
Yeah.
clubs, 2 tuna
I would not
We
nuggets.
went to
He's out of the
university
GTA.
at Western in
9:45,
London.
And Matthew's slow slicing has put them behind schedule.
Watch out.
They've still got a flood of catering orders to prepare.
We're gonna go really fast because we need to get these out of here by
Wow, they're
noon.
building a
The
franchise
catering
in
is definitely a little
Saudi
stressful,
Arabia.
mainly because you're working on a time limit, and so speed is definitely the biggest necessity that we have. And you're gonna do the tuna garden.
Is there a Freshie in UAE yet?
That's why we have scoops.
There was a Garfield Eats,
yes,
and it
there
closed
is.
down.
You gotta do the tuna gardens.
Oh, this is funny.
Mainly
Freshie's an
because
active
just
supporter
he
of
didn't
many
wanna
local
touch the
organizations.
tuna.
Globally, Freshie's an
Those
active
little picky
supporter of
things
We
is what really
Charity,
makes
and
it
meals
very
are donated to
frustrating.
children.
He could
So
pick
the
it
We
up.
Charity is
Take
the
a
one
break
that like
now,
got
or-
into a huge
No, we gotta
scandal
finish
with
this
the
I'm in my little mock
federal
turtleneck
government
here,
in
and the
Canada,
wig
I believe.
and beard and glasses. It's
Damn.
changing my dynamic.
Over there.
When do we get a break?
When do we get break? You get it in the afternoon.
That's
And this is
not
a
the
different
real
we.
me.
Oh yeah,
Cutting
no, there
them
we
in
go.
half, please, but we gotta hurry.
Do me a favor. Don't use my.
The federal cabinet of
Katie's
Justin
giving
Trudeau
me some
selected
pretty
we to
weird
administer a
looks.
payment
I
program for
honestly
Canadian
feel like
students
I'm
grants
I'm
worth
not gonna put your hand
$90
out.
million.
I think if you were to work
for a
here,
contract
it'd be
worth
very
43
hard
million.
and it
I'm
would be
sorry,
very
no.
frustrating. You're gonna have to put those
He's getting
down.
all CEO on her,
Making two
listen.
buffalo chickens, 2 chicken clubs, 2 tuna gardens.
It's now 9:45, and
It's all
Matthew's
mad
slow
at her.
slicing has put them behind schedule.
Watch out.
They've still got a flood of catering orders to prepare.
We're gonna go really fast because we need to get these out of here by noon. The catering is definitely a little stressful, mainly because you're working on a time limit, and so speed is definitely the biggest necessity that we have. And you're gonna do the tuna garden.
No, I don't do tuna.
That's why we have scoops.
No.
Why is he
You
such
gotta
a
do the
prick?
tuna
I don't
gardens.
do
It's really
tuna.
weird. Mainly because just he didn't want
Dude,
to
that's not
touch the
even-
tuna.
Why do you serve it at the
Those
restaurant where
little
you're
picky
CEO?
things
If
is
you
what
hate it?
really
That's
makes
not
it
even the
very
part I was even
frustrating.
talking about
He could
either.
pick it up.
Can I take a break now? Or?
It gets worse.
No, we gotta finish this first.
I'm in my little mock turtleneck here, and the wig
Yo, can I
and
smoke in
beard
here?
and glasses. It's changing my dynamic.
Over
When do we
there.
get a break?
When do we get break? You get it in the afternoon.
That's not the real me.
Start cutting them in half, please, but we gotta hurry.
Do me a favor. Don't use my cutting board. Katie's giving me some pretty weird
Do me a
looks.
favor?
I honestly feel like we're gonna cut.
I'm not gonna put your hand
Well,
off on
there's 2
watch.
cutting boards.
I think if you were to work here, it'd be very hard and it would be very frustrating. You're gonna have to put those down because we're working. There would often be times where I'd be rude with him and tell him what to do, but that's just because I'm the one who has to make sure that
Dude,
they are
he's
done.
like a piece of
You're
shit
giving
employee.
time
Is he gonna
Yeah.
like? Is he
I'm
gonna
the
complain
boss.
about her now?
That's what I'm supposed to do.
Katie's aggressive and
The
she's pushy,
closest
and quite
one to
frankly,
me is in New
she gets what
Jersey.
she wants because she knows it's for the best for the brand. And so she stands up for what she believes in. She's not going to be pushed
Like, is
around,
he
but
being a
I
prick
think
on
I need to
purpose to
tone
see
down
what
my
this
personality
18-year-old
a little
does?
bit,
Yeah,
Katie.
I think so actually.
I fear that if I
yeah.
don't, then I actually won't be able to get the true sense of
True. Yeah. Okay.
what
That's
I'm
what
here
I'm
to
talking
do,
about
which is see the true story.
now. I was about to say like, what a fucking
ever
dick.
worked
Also,
Yeah.
like, how are you the freshie
So
guy?
what
You're
made you wanna
like, ew,
try it?
tuna.
I want to try and get
Like,
healthier.
Yeah.
Ew, salad.
I was actually
Yeah,
I weighed 107 pounds
Do we have hamburgers?
before I got the job at Freshie.
You're telling me,
And
hold
I
on,
now
hold
weigh
on, hold on.
130 pounds.
You've lost 50 pounds from working at Freshie. The fact that she's eating well,
That is not true.
Oh,
living
oh,
a
she's
good
in the
brand,
store.
you couldn't ask for a better.
That woman was
It's-
not.
It's inspirational. I could
She
lose
did
my
not weigh
gut.
any more than
I
she
could
does
use a bit
now
of
at
an
any point.
adjustment in my
I'm
belly
looking at her
and
old
in my
pictures right now. Just kidding.
attitude, I think.
I really pulled up. Well, you
But
guys
it goes
don't even
to
know her
certain
name.
lengths to do your job. Like when you're working, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Oh, thank God he
We'll
was
do
acting.
these,
I was
sweetie,
so
so
confused.
we
Like,
can
how is this even
get it done.
productive?
As we were
That
getting
makes
close
more
to crunch
sense.
time and the orders were getting ready to be delivered.
He tricked me. I
she
got a
really
Marifat
started to drive me to get
trick.
these orders
Looks
done.
like
I was
no
Leo
overlap.
DiCaprio
Like a
pulling the
last minute
TV.
catering order, which makes it even harder. So we gotta just go, and he's gotta pick it up. Hopefully
being
we'll make it.
rude.
All right, Ethan,
Doesn't even
let's
go with the
Let's
meme.
hurry.
I'm feeling stressed.
2 cups of rice.
But Katie's passionate about getting the order and having a happy customer. A happy customer means more business for the
Passionate.
owner.
Doing your job. Try not to get yelled at.
Let's go, because we're 2 minutes late.
That was intense.
Well, we kind of need to hurry. Okay,
Just tell them we
should
got
be
a bunch
good.
of orders.
No, we can't do that. Because we should be the ones responsible for making our time work. So everything is sent out on time.
Here's 117.
All right, then we're in the right spot. Okay, back up. Okay?
How much do you think all this catering costs?
You're looking at about like $160 for a catering.
They don't have a
order.
truck?
So we just did like almost $500 worth of catering before lunch even started.
Exactly. Hi.
Thank you very much.
I guess
No
because in the city it makes more
problem.
sense to just take that card if it's like around the corner,
So
right?
you think I have what it takes to get a job here?
I think you do if you're more confident in yourself. Also,
Where do you get the confidence from?
there's honestly a lot of pros to Freshie for me. The fact that I know I am doing good with my job, like it makes me feel like I can pursue this even further and possibly go
That felt
higher.
weird to be wearing the
It's definitely
pregnant woman
something I would
fucking
like
fat
to
suit
do.
while you're walking
Yeah.
around
I'm
eating
super
this dude.
passionate about the Freshie brand. We need more Katie's out there. Nice
Good job. Good
We
job.
need more Katie's out there. That's what he
Great
said.
teamwork.
You can't even
Just
really
setting
see it
yourself
either.
up to
Yep.
be a very successful operator.
So that wasn't so bad for your first day, was it?
No, it was
a lot of stuff.
Well, it was a pleasure working with you. So nice meeting you.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Have a good one.
It was a busy day, and it was really encouraging because it's basically indicated to me that catering was actually going to add value to Freshie.
coming up.
Sorry about that. Sorry. So sorry.
Who's sorry now?
Sorry.
Learn first.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
This
Oh,
must
you
be
can
the
tell this
Canadian
is
woman.
Canadian. Fuck.
No.
Too posh
Sorry.
to wash.
I hate doing dishes. Do I need to?
I'm always gonna out-Reddit you.
Like it's just being a prick to everybody.
Man, Canadians or Redditors are still on that tip too. Like,
Really?
if a Canadian gets mentioned, they're like, oh, haha, because they're so nice.
Now
Sorry.
he's worried about his second day on the job.
Today I'll be working at the College Park location in Toronto. And it's a really important store for us because it's the first franchise we ever opened. It's really going to be important for me to see if they maintain the level of standards we train on at Freshie for all the new openings. We've recently introduced a new layout meant to increase speed
I have some
of
breaking
service
Robozoid
and
news for
the
when
guest
Alex gets
experience.
back.
Hi. Hi. How are you?
Ethan?
Come on in.
Oh man.
So I'm the manager here. So what we serve: soups, frozen yogurt, and burritos, bowls, salads, and wrap. So this is what you call a fast ticket.
What's that?
It's to customize your menu. Morning, Ron. That's the main reason people come here, right? Because you can change it. If you don't like anything, you can switch. Yeah, see? Ron, you should do my job. Come on.
What did you order?
I got it with quinoa instead of rice.
I introduce you first. So this is Ron. He's the first customer that we get every day.
Ethan.
And this is Ethan, and he's a new staff. We are training him.
Yes.
So why do you come here? Every day?
The food's good, and it's relatively healthy food.
Doesn't hurt to get friendly service either, I guess.
No, it doesn't.
All right, thank you so much.
He's such a CEO.
I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully.
That was a crazy moment. Some gentleman came in who was visually impaired, and Afsel treated him like they were best friends. Made me so proud just there, I wanted to give him a hug.
Office workers are on their
I'm
lunch
still gonna be
break,
a stupid
and
prick to
Afsal
him all
will be
day.
relying on his new trainee to get through the rush.
Take your time.
Yeah.
I rather you do it slow and learn without doing mistakes.
Okay.
When they place the order, it comes here. So take the first one only.
Freshie Cobb. I'm gonna make it. Okay, what do I do?
So this is a freshly cobbed wrap. So
Yeah.
start from here.
Yeah.
It shows the dressing too.
Honey Dijon.
Honey Dijon. So just put this much.
Okay.
That's enough. Put everything and mix it. From
Bacon,
there.
avocado, tomato, corn, blue cheese.
Yeah.
Okay.
That seems so wasteful. Every time you're making it, you're putting in a fucking plastic bag and shaking it around. Like, get a mixing bowl.
I
So you
know.
call the name.
Wait. Doris. There's 3 orders here. So we have a rush now.
Don't get panicked. I'll take the cash. You guys ordered? Yeah? You ordered, right? Yeah? How about you?
Whoa.
You okay?
I made 2 with chicken, but 1 goes with shrimp.
When it comes to training, what I tell them all the time is learn the stuff first. Do
Alex,
it
Internet
right
breaking
rather
Robozoid
than
news?
doing
Oh,
mistakes.
yeah.
Customer says no onions. Mistakenly you put onions.
I don't think so.
No,
Can
no,
you
no.
serve the
They're,
meal? No.
I just.
Make a new one.
Robozoid's doing fairly well today. Still on hard
$8
assist
straight
pump.
That's it.
His
Always
address
I don't want the
is,
fast first.
and she
I
writes the
want
whole fucking
slow.
address of where he's at.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
He is also
Lunch
taking
rush.
calls on his
It is
cell
intense.
phone. Mom and Dad have gone home today to Carolina Beach to collect things we need and put our feet up for the OSU Michigan game.
Okay? You guys just slow it down.
All
Make sure
right.
everything moves fast, okay?
Frank, call his hotel.
No, I ripped it. I ripped
This is
it.
hospital room.
This is my 4th wrap. I ripped.
Hey,
Let's
is there a
order.
refrigerator running?
Let's order him pizzas.
Ordering pizzas to Robozoid in the hospital.
Normally what happens
Fuck.
is you order from
Frank.
there and you go this way. Okay?
Part of
You
me is
order
like,
here,
that's
you
really
order here,
stupid
the
to do,
line
but
how
like,
line works is
how
you
is his
come
mom
from
to know that
there and go
there's
this way to pick up the
people
order.
online
I know some
monitoring their
confusion with the
Facebook
customers
for
and the way
her
they were
fucking
coming in.
Yeah,
shitty
you order him
time?
pizzas
Sorry
and pay
about
for the
that.
pizzas.
Yeah, just you have to pick it up there.
Give him a free pizza
In
and
the
they
new
just don't know
system,
who it's from.
They order at cash and they go there to pick it up.
Don't do that.
Before
No, don't.
they order there and come to the
Don't order him
cash
a
to pick it
pizza.
up. So that's why
By the time this video releases, Robozoid will be
you order
passed.
there at cash, okay? Sorry about
You
the
can go to his
confusion.
funeral
With
if
the
you
amount
wear a
of
suit and
stories
you
that I'm
respect
hearing from
him.
Afsal.
And you say you
Shiny
like
suit.
Sorry.
Yeah, do not buy one of those
Sorry. Wanna take the
Robozoid
cash from
t-shirts
here?
off of
Sorry.
Redbubble. It was him going,
about that.
oh
I need to
yeah.
fix that and focus a little bit more
Jesus
on
Christ.
more enjoyable guest experience.
Absol, Yeah, what's up?
I'm gonna show up to his shirt and untucked in shiny ass button up.
I don't think I would eat that.
I want his
myself.
framed
Cucumbers.
copy of Hot
One of the new
Rats.
employee
I'll
members.
I
take
wore
that.
my finest
Actually
shade of
shaved them too
silver
thin.
today to be here
This
to
dude
honor
used the
Rob.
wrong blade.
He was an inspiration to
Perfectly
me.
fresh,
Just talk
high
like that all the
quality.
time.
I tasted them myself.
I want
That
one of
just
those
goes back
shiny
to the
shirts.
importance of a chain, which
Wonder
is
if I could find them
consistency.
at Goodwill. Like the ones you steal from the tuxedo place and say you didn't get it.
Dude, when he passes, Tom's gonna find some at Goodwill for sure.
Yeah, like I'll.
Right.
They're definitely gonna throw out
You're not even the owner.
some of
Why
that.
do you care?
Robozoid has a bunch of shirts that's made out of the lingerie they made in the 80s. Like that silky nightgown shit.
Yeah. Absol is tuned in to his business and his operations, and that's really encouraging to see. What were you doing before you worked
He's so
in the restaurant
cipher, Aaron.
business?
I was a fund accountant back home, finances.
Where?
I'm from Sri Lanka.
Freshie
Oh.
PK.
So is it easier or harder than banking?
I like this one.
Sri
better.
Lanka's so
This
goated.
way, you meet a lot of new people.
One of the best flags
How
for
long
sure.
did it take to get to know the customers? Because I felt like he really knew some of them.
Yeah, some of them, yeah. Some they wanted to check my daughter's pictures.
How many daughters?
I have one. One.
How old?
6 months. Should be
Damn.
6 months?
Yeah.
So have you
I
taken
thought he was
her
gonna
back
say
home
like
yet?
23.
Not yet. Not yet. To go
I like to
back
check my
home,
daughter's
might not be
pictures.
bit expensive. And even my mom and then
She's
they
an
like to see
influencer.
her.
How often do you see them?
My parents? No, I don't see them at all, right? I mean, they are back home, right?
Why did you come over here?
A lot of opportunities. If you work hard, if you work smart. When I came to Canada, I started like you. Like I work minimum wage with Freshie.
Yeah.
Thanks to Freshie, I started minimum wage, and then I'm working as a manager.
Wow. So you're a success story.
I always thank Freshie, and I always thank the owners of this place.
The cream rises to the top. He's the cream.
Okay,
I
that,
personally think if Aspel is interested in
that
a
guy
long-term
so
career with
clearly
Freshie,
knows what's going
there's
on.
no doubt there's a place for him.
Pandering.
Aspel, today was really great.
You know, the reason I
Thank
came
you
over
for
from
the
Sri Lanka
opportunity.
was because
I'm
I heard about this
exhausted.
young CEO who was so
Thank you,
cool.
sir.
He got so much pussy that I wanted to come here and work at his restaurant.
He was
Today, working
a
with
he was a
Aspel, I
slender,
was
long dick
really happy with the way the store operated.
genius.
But they're not at
Who knew
optimal
how to
layout.
fuck.
So we need to
I
clean
heard
it
he
up
was
little bit
rocking
in
a
the
full
front,
12
area
inches.
for the guest experience.
Coming up, a worker's secret heartbreak.
It's important for me to make a better life for my daughter and myself. That's what I'm dreaming about.
And later, Taskmaster Ori rubs salt into the boss's wounds.
Ow. I get sort of squeamish around blood.
Give me a finger.
Hold on.
Don't be a baby.
Owned.
Boss Matthew Corrin has taken on a brand new identity to see if
Man,
he
you
can
know this guy
improve
thinks he's so
Freshie.
Patrick Bateman.
Oh
Day to day.
yeah.
It's really early, like 5 o'clock in the morning early. And
He should
today
take
I'm
off the
working at one
fat
of our
suit on the
Toronto
last day.
locations. We do a lot
Be
of our
like,
food
"Man,
preparation
this
first
is
thing in the
healthy
morning to
food."
maximize freshness. I also want to make sure we're not making too
Do a
much
big-
food, so we also maximize profits.
Ooh, pull off the pull up his
Hey,
shirt
Eva? I'm Ethan.
like a Mikey Miles. Show off your abs.
Wiping his face with his shirt, just showing the fat suit and putting it back
Before the
down.
customers are even
Like,
awake,
what the fuck?
Eva May's at the store, slicing, dicing, and stocking the cooler for the day ahead.
So we're just gonna finish
I'm
doing
tired.
this. We're just
early.
beginning.
So you make all your food in the morning?
Preparation, yeah.
Why do you just not do it a few days before?
Oh, it's not good because those are fresh stuff. And
It's
if you
called
cut
Freshie.
them, they're
Yeah.
gonna be bad.
It's your
you know?
company.
Not
So you
preppy.
do it so you can just keep it
The
fresh.
fresher, yeah.
Well, it's
How do
like
you know how
obviously
much
he
you're
wants to
gonna cut?
get this on the show,
Well,
right?
You know,
Yeah.
I've been here for 4 years. Okay, here's our tomatoes. Oops.
More tomatoes.
Just like cut into cubes.
Tomatoes,
So you do
tomatoes.
I'm so tired right now. I don't know how these guys have any energy to prep all the ingredients. I think I totally bombed it.
this. You messed up
Drugs.
my tomatoes now.
I'm not sure if I'll make it through
It's a
it. but
commercial
I'll
kitchen.
try.
Make it a little bit faster.
I'm sorry.
Working Freshie is you have a time limit for preparation. And so you have to be efficient. Better hurry up. We have so much stuff to do.
Man, Ohio
as
State got
fast as I
fucking
can.
embarrassed
Because
today. Holy
fresh
shit.
stands
Damn.
for fast and efficient. And
Tom and
healthy.
Jake must be on the cross.
Anytime.
Crazy
I meet
game to be
an
at, too.
employee that has this
Like,
much
that's
passion
The largest
for the
college
Freshie
stadium,
brand,
I believe.
you wanna
Still,
keep
it's
that person
100,000
around
plus
for a really
people,
long
sold out
time.
crowd.
Damn.
So
And it's been
No.
snowing all day.
Manager?
29 degrees.
Damn.
It's a normal employee. It's like same as everybody
You nice one to
know
win at
a lot
home.
for a normal employee. Why aren't you the manager by now?
Well, I talked to the CEO, Matthew, which unfortunately he hasn't gotten back to me.
Now I remember why. She called me at 6 o'clock in the morning. I was walking my dog. I remember it very specifically. So you spoke to this guy.
Yeah, I spoke to him
About what?
about my ambition to become a manager of the store.
I do remember having one specific conversation with her about.
There's already
getting
a
more
manager
involved
at
in
the store.
company.
It's the other guy.
Unfortunately, maybe he's busy, so I don't
This is
know.
a different
maybe he
location,
forgot.
isn't it?
So,
Oh, is it?
Sounds like a jerk. So he's just too busy to call you
Yeah,
back.
probably too busy.
I guess it
I
could be.
never ever want to be known as a CEO who doesn't return calls. So you want to be a manager?
Yeah.
What's the manager mean?
Well, you have more responsibility,
You probably get paid more too.
paid more too, which is good, especially for me as a single mom.
Well, how much do you make?
It's like somewhere like 1,000 a month.
Is that a hard amount to live off of?
I guess with your expenses like a house, which is $600 for the rent.
So you spend over half of your pay goes
For
to
the rent.
That's crazy.
I know. Well, living in Toronto is tough.
Well, we
It's
solved that
important
problem.
for me to work hard. That way, I can make a better life for my daughter and my son. It's easier when you have some help, you know.
So does she have grandparents here or no?
No.
Where are they?
My parents are back home.
That must be tough. Do they come here?
No, not yet. Not yet. I'm still building on it.
What do you
I
mean?
need some money.
Oh, you're gonna pay for them to come over?
Yeah, just get the like super visa.
What if he
You
does
need to get
that?
them a visa.
Yeah.
I bet her grandparents would love to spend time with her.
It's tough to be by yourself, right? Although like I'm very independent and I can take care of myself, but it's still nice to be with some of your families over here. That's what I'm dreaming about and praying about. So can we move a little faster, Ida? I think we're running out of time.
Are you stressed right now?
Just a little bit.
I'm stressed too.
And I need to watch my time.
I saw today in the kitchen exactly what I want to see, which is a perfect amount of stock and preparation for the day ahead.
I think we're almost done.
God.
Eva has never been handed anything on a silver spoon. Eva's raising a daughter by herself. Eva's raising enough money to bring her parents over by herself. Thanks for the training.
Nice meeting you, Ethan. And nice
Yeah, I guess this
working
is
with
like
you.
every kitchen
Okay,
workplace
thank you.
like this.
Yeah.
She's an
We've
independent
all met
leader,
people like
and
this.
I'll find ways to see her to success. I travel almost 4 days a week every week, and this is the first time I've
His
been
hair
away
looks
from
so
the girls
so fake.
over the weekend in a
It's so
long time, and I
stupid.
miss them.
Like that woman talked to him on the phone,
Yeah.
and she didn't recognize his voice. So like I don't think
Daddy, how are you?
I don't think anyone's like if he showed up with the suit and stuff.
I'll be.
Like he
I'll be
could
there
comb his
very
hair
soon.
differently, get like
I
a different
miss
pair of frames.
Waking up with them and having
Shave his
Sunday night
beard.
pizza together.
That would do.
It's been a
That would
tough
be
week
enough.
away.
I miss you, and I'm going to be home soon.
Okay, darling.
Okay, I love you.
Coming up,
Don't.
Boss Matthew gets fresh on the job.
It's my first day. I'm not sure I love you yet.
You don't have to love me, you just have to work with me.
And later, he takes the mundane out of Monday morning.
I'm the CEO of Freshie. Are you gonna be okay? Yeah.
The mundane out of Monday morning. Mundane is not in.
Matthew
Yeah.
Cole,
that
the boss
fucking
of Freshie, is
If it
having
was
a tough
Monday
week at the
morning.
salad bar.
With an N, then mundane would be in that phrase.
All right, Ethan,
Monday
let's
morning.
go. Let's hurry.
Mundane.
2 cups of rice.
Easy like Monday morning.
But he's been gaining fresh
A lot of the
insight
comments
into
are
the
like
company he
people
runs.
Monday,
Almost
Monday.
$500
that were
for the
absolutely
catering before lunch even
Amerifat trick
started.
like we were at first
You want
too.
it from there, and you
He's
want
so
it.
detached from his business. I think he doesn't like salads.
He's about to embark on his final shift.
Clearly,
Vancouver's a market that we've grown very quickly in over a short period of time, and I anticipate even more rapid growth over the next 12 months. The West Coast is such a passionate market for health and wellness, and so our employees need to be very knowledgeable about why we do things the way we do them. Hi.
Hello.
Ethan?
Hi, Ethan. Ori, nice to meet you. Go ahead.
Someone in the comment makes a good point. He looks like Little Dicky in his costume.
Matthew's working with assistant manager Ori, who doesn't miss a beat
So
putting
true.
her trainee right to work.
So, your job today, to begin, is gonna be put the oil away.
Okay.
Careful, it's heavy.
Okay.
Here. You know, first in, first out, right? Whatever gets here first have to go out first. So that means this can, for example, was here
Man, I
before
learned
this,
first in,
right?
first out
So
rotation
this
when I
has
was
to be
a
used
fucking
before
like
this one.
4-year-old.
First in, first out, FIFO is a
My
really
parents-
important operational
FIFO.
for any restaurant business.
If you leave stuff there forever and ever, eventually
I guess she
you will
follows him
have
on Twitter.
rot. So it's very important for me that everything is where it should be, how it should be, when it should be, and that
Nice to
everyone
meet
is
you.
treated
Are
quick
you one of
really
my
fast.
FIFOs yet?
Why do you care so much about that?
It's your
Oh,
money.
are you my FIFA?
Your money?
It's not my
Bunch of
money,
random girls
but
saying that.
eventually
Are you my
it
FIFA? What?
becomes,
You follow me on
the
Twitter.
company's money. And one thing that I learned long ago, it's loyalty.
So
And
where
at
were
the
you?
end of the
Some
day,
cop
I
asking where were
absolutely
you
love
headed?
this
I was meeting up with some FIFOs.
It's my first day. I'm
What?
not sure I love it yet. Or maybe I'm not
Let's
sure.
go to
I'm
beer
still
path.
trying to figure it
You
out.
don't mean you
love me, you just
handcuff
have to
you?
work with me.
You're just working me.
Cells.
That's how I work, everyone. Once again, first in, first out, so you need to rotate that. You have all the salad on the top, so you can put that on the top. Don't just throw them. Make sure they're organized, please. Okay, here comes more. Once again, that's first in, first out. You're putting this one on top of the old one. That's not how it works.
Ori clearly has been trained on FIFO.
That's the older salad. You can't put it to the back.
She was on me hard, and I wasn't doing it the right way.
You see those two that you just put in the back?
Yeah.
Those are the old salads, so you have to keep them in the front. Don't.
Fucking trolling her
push it to
ass,
the back.
dude.
No, I'm not. I'm not. Ori is a taskmaster. She moves so fast.
How to use first? Excuse me for a second.
She's doing what a manager
It's gotta
would
be
do.
so fun to do that.
And on top of
Yeah.
that, she's like
Just like,
climbing on shelves to get to the back corner for storage. Don't fall.
He's like Grinch smiling when they take him out and interview him.
Oh, we forgot us.
He's like, yeah, I'm making them so mad by being
Why?
stupid.
It's what happens when people do not rotate things.
Ori cares about the
What's
quality from a
lettuce?
guest perspective.
You want to eat it?
Is this cabbage?
Yeah. And if you don't eat
Why
it,
do we have all
should I
these
serve it to
leaves?
somebody
It's
else?
just a
What I
bunch
like
of
to see
leaves.
is that they're not compromising.
whipping one of the bags of the wall.
Them in that side, please.
Why don't we just take all these boxes and just throw them out?
Because it's recycling. Are you sure you're Canadian?
Are you Canadian?
I'm originally from Mexico.
Why did you come over?
Are you Canadian?
You can save your life. Yeah, long story short, I was in the plane on a Thursday, and by Saturday night, I was sleeping at shelter,
You moved here homeless.
basically.
How did you get out of that?
Hi, my name is Ori, and I'm a workaholic. Yeah. It's a long, long process. I was working 16-hour days for about 2 months, and now I'm happy. I mean, like every job, it has its ups and downs.
Give me some examples.
The market's so different from one city to the other. I think that the freedom for each store to have a store-only offer
Yeah.
would be a great idea.
Ori has some interesting ideas about getting some local flavors and local menu items for the customer. Something to think about. We have to cut this whole box of tomatoes?
Yes.
Tomatoes. Whoa. If I never see another tomato again, it will be too soon. I've never seen one of these before.
Watch your fingers.
Multiples.
Yeah, if you go one by one, you're never gonna finish. Watch your fingers.
It's kind of cool.
That's too much. That's too much. You're gonna risk cutting your finger. Ow.
Why don't they have that machine at the other one?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Coming up, Ori
Told
makes
you.
a shocking
We
confession.
had that in the
I
old
had to do
folks'
things
home
that I
kitchen.
didn't want to do.
And later, hard work pays off.
I've spoken to the franchise owner of your location, and
You're fired. You,
You're gonna eat these books.
do you think he fucked his finger up on purpose, like he's that much of a psycho?
Halfway through his shift
Like,
with
let's see how
Ori,
she does it.
giving
Blood!
lots of blunt advice.
If I was him, I would
That's
get
too
a
much.
fake
That's too
finger
much.
and then
You're
put it
gonna
in the
risk cutting your
tomatoes.
finger.
You're like, ah!
Starting a giant fire in the
Okay.
freshie kitchen.
What happened?
Cut my finger.
Okay, that's not good. Come with me.
I cut my finger, and I get sort of squeamish around blood.
You're gonna suffer the Mexican way of getting rid of a cut.
Hold on.
Give me your finger. Don't be a baby. Man up.
She took a
Salt
big
and lime.
handful of salt, and she grabbed my thumb.
Leave it there for a second. That's gonna stop the bleeding.
Stinging. Salt's
Yeah, because
stinging my wound.
it's stopping the bleeding.
It doesn't feel good, but my finger stopped bleeding, so there may be something there.
Leave the rest for the guys.
Okay.
Because we're gonna start doing cash. You have custom salads and custom wraps on this side, and then you have soups here.
What is this? Nothing's hotter than a soup three-way.
Yeah, not my idea.
This is funny. She doesn't like the soup three-way that we're serving.
Sounds very inappropriate. Don't use it.
That was my idea.
Once again, Ori's not sold on HQ's way of doing things. but Matthew punches it up anyway.
Yo, these salads are so
somebody
good
comes
to
up and like,
fuck.
I'll have a salad.
I just want to fuck this salad. Kids eat free
Would
Monday
you like
through
any
Thursday.
chips?
No, I'm good, thank you.
Kids get a free sexy salad.
No, we don't use that. No.
I'm not prepared to give her
Do you
that win
want-
just yet.
Do you want a
bugs
soup
me and it
three-way?
frustrates me when people don't get what I'm saying. I don't like
Kids
to
get
get
three-way
every
three-way.
time. Okay, now you can take the tail if you want. Hello.
Hi.
God, like, yeah, this is the customer base. You're making three-way
True.
No
I'll have the veggie
8:16.
orgy.
It's always nice to work the cash because you really get to interact with our customers. It's not difficult. I hadn't done it in a really long time. Oh shoot, I forgot to put in dressing. No dressing.
We have to be very, very, very careful
Oh, God,
with those
she
kind of
said.
incidents.
Whose mistake was that? It wasn't mine.
You were the one ringing things, and you were supposed to specify that there was no cilantro.
How?
Anyways,
How?
I'll show you in a second. But if you let me just finish
Oh,
what I'm telling
This is
you,
hilarious, man.
I don't know.
do not
Yeah,
cut
that's a
me
good
off.
one.
If you're gonna be working with us, you have to learn that thing.
I'm sorry.
You do not want to say that. For me, it's very important that my staff has the right attitude, and I don't
So
think
Eric
Ethan has it.
Wareheim.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
So if you
The way he
want
did the
to
high
do
five and then right
this,
as touch, he grabbed the hand.
you're not the only
Yeah.
one today.
So annoying, awkward.
I don't like
Like, he's
princesses.
acting like
Think
a
it's little
16-year-old who's like,
princess. Not something that
dad
anyone
got them a
here loves.
job at their friend's
But they have
restaurant
to
and
be
they
done.
don't want
I
to
think
do
it's
it.
slow.
Don't lose me. I don't know
Man,
where
I
I'm going.
fucking have to be here. This
Well, don't
sucks.
be slow, and you won't lose me. We
This
love
place
fast
sucks.
food
I don't wanna
industry,
do
guys,
it.
so the name
She's
says
so
it all.
fucking over it,
You
though.
have to be fast on your feet.
Get the fuck out of here.
We are at the end of the big
I
machine.
want to, and
if
this
one
fails.
part of the machine is not working properly or doesn't work well with the other, then things are not gonna be done the way they should be.
So are these guys opening more stores here?
Yeah, I don't know.
You think this city could have that many?
Benefit? Oh yeah,
You gonna be part of that?
I would certainly hope so. I don't stop myself as being a store manager. I have a lot of trust and a lot of faith in
It's
this
very
company,
proud to see a
and I know
Sri
it's gonna
Lankan
grow,
in
and
this.
and I hope I'm able to grow with them.
Oh, yeah.
But you can't really run before you walk.
Did someone with a really long name say that?
I would love to go back to school, but I just can't
Yes.
afford it. So eventually I will save some money and do it. I need to pay my debts first.
Your dad?
Yeah, I owe probably about 8, 9 grand. I learned long ago that you can't blame your mistakes into anybody else. I put myself into that, but I wouldn't be who I am, and I wouldn't be where I am.
I just saw that comment
if I
too.
would have known.
Chatura
Galapati.
Galapati.
And I'm very grateful, because I'm very happy.
What are you unhappy with?
I miss my family a lot.
Where are they? They're home.
Yeah.
Why did you leave them? Why don't you go back?
I can't go back.
You can't?
I work
I'm
here.
a refugee.
What does that mean?
That means I'm running away from somebody. I made a big mistake of getting involved in a bad relationship, very abusive. We had a very big argument, and it went really bad. It went really bad, and I had to walk away from that. And I'm not the kind of person that will hide, but when I was there, I was so scared.
So you left.
I left. And,
You okay?
and I had to do things that I didn't want to do.
Oh yeah, they've lost like 100 stores
But it
in
was,
the last
It
year.
was survival mode, right?
Ori's not even 30 years old yet, and she's been through more than many people twice her age. She's truly an inspiration. You seem like such a strong person.
Thanks. I'm lucky to be here. I'm lucky to work for this company. I'm lucky to have the staff that I have.
This has become your family.
They are my family. And if you end up working...
So this is a
at this
documentary
store,
about a guy on his first day.
you're
of
more
work.
than welcome to join my family. But you'll have to get used to the dishes, though.
True.
Ori's been
Step
through
back
a lot.
and like keep thinking
What I
that.
saw from her today
He's
is
not
a
wearing a
woman
wig,
who's
by the way.
strong, and caring.
I love it when he takes off
really
his hat
thinks
doing
of
the interview and they
Freshie as
show
her
his hair. Look at it.
We're all done, my man.
Look at that hair.
Thank you very much
It's
for
so
coming.
fake looking.
Thank you for a
And she
fabulous
also, when she
day.
hugged him,
No
she
worries.
could definitely
See ya.
feel the fake fat
Take
thing.
care.
It continues to make me incredibly proud at the brand we're building in this market and the people we're building it with. It's really
Oh my
encouraging.
god. In 2015, this guy wrote an open letter to the CEO of McDonald's,
think my
urging the world's
experience as
best-known
Ethan
fast
will
food
make
chain
me
to
a
look
stronger
north.
Matthew.
Partner with us, save the
It
world, and help
will
yourselves, he wrote.
Yeah.
Definitely
Love
change the
it.
way I think about the
Partner with
business
us
and the
for
company
what?
that we're building. It's not just about
They
the
have
brand.
extremely
it's also
expensive
about the
salads on the
employees.
menu at
I'm gonna have to
McDonald's.
focus on that with my team when I go back.
It should have shown him throwing the fat suit out of the hotel window into the bushes.
Coming up, Matthew reveals his
Maybe
true
he just means
identity.
McNuggets
And
are going to be
Zach
sold
has
at
plenty to
Freshie
say
now.
about it.
Does that mean I'm
That'd be
fired?
pretty cool.
Still can't believe this.
Then he did the same thing with Subway a couple years later.
Why would you
Now
want to
that's
collab with
fail.
Subway?
You guys are
Was-
Subway.
in which we
Corn has
did
trimmed
convert
the fat
select
and
Subway
is
stores
back
to
in the
Freshie
office.
restaurants in a quick, low-cost way.
He's called Kate.
So he just wanted to take some of them
Eva
over.
May, and Ori to HQ. They think they'll be discussing the trainee they worked with this week.
There
but
are
they're
too many
wrong.
Subways, but there are also too many Freshies,
Hey,
apparently.
Hi. Do you know who I am?
You do look familiar.
You're Ethan.
Oh, I'm Matthew.
What's happening?
I'm the CEO of Freshie.
Did I
I'm
just
going to enter the lunch
get, like,
code. I
my
hope it still
door?
works.
Ori,
This was less than a week ago,
We're
right?
a taskmaster. You rub salt in my wounds, literally.
Does that mean I'm fired?
It was
Yes,
so inspiring to
unless
me
you eat these bugs.
how committed you are to that store. We talked about bringing in some local flavors. What I'd like to do is work with you
Oh man, this guy follows
to
Steakums
find
on Twitter.
ingredients that are very localized to the Vancouver market.
Perfect.
Will you work with me on that?
For sure.
You literally ran away from Mexico. When you got here, you had to live in
Eat
shelters.
bugs. Oh, he also follows the Babylon
I'd
Bee
like
and
to
Tucker
give you
Carlson.
$2,000
Oh, cool.
for you
Awesome.
to donate to a shelter of your choice in
I
Vancouver.
mean, the Babylon be funny AF, so.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I want to do
low-key.
something for you personally as well, though, Ori.
And Heike.
I'm going to pay off your credit card debt.
Oh, shut up. You serious?
I'm paying off your credit card debt.
Quick, charge as much shit as possible before we get to it.
That's
Shopping
lifting a
spree.
huge stone from my shoulders.
Oh, but he
You're
also
really
follows
a
Dan
big
Price,
contributor
the
to the
like
success
the
we've had.
CEO that gave all of
Let's
his
do
money
great things
to
together.
the staff or
That's
whatever.
good.
All right, thank you so much.
Doing the Tim
Yeah, I think it's
Heidecker.
just
Oh,
like
don't
a
worry about that
generic-
credit card debt. They weren't
The
mine.
fact that I will be giving some money to this shelter is amazing. This is my way of saying thank you very much for
Pat
all
Jack
the help
is like
that
that.
you gave me.
I
And that's
get
amazing
info
that
from
he
all
was
sides.
able to understand
Yeah.
that.
Katie,
Yeah, including
I
from
wanted
the
to see how
desert.
the store
where
was
it sits
doing.
there for
Yeah.
20 days.
and that it's being led by such a young person, such
Yeah.
as yourself.
Mm-hmm.
It made me incredibly proud. I just want you to
Thank
know. You had me chopping
I would make
tomatoes
Jack
for
for
what
Twitter to
felt
beat
like
for sure.
almost half
He'd
the
like
time
it.
that I spent with you.
Yeah.
And I was thinking the whole time, there could be a better way.
Yeah.
And here it is.
Oh my goodness.
I have found you
That's
That
just the
is
thing from the other
tomato
store.
cutter.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So this is yours.
He took it from the
Thank
other
you
stores,
so
not a
much.
new
No wonder
one.
this
We're
guy's
going
such
to
a young
introduce
CEO. He's
them
very
into
smart.
all stores across our system.
Yeah.
I want to do something for you personally as well. I'd like to put you on a path to learning
Or he's
more
gonna come back
about
crying and be like,
the business
someone
side
has
of
sold the
Freshie.
tomato slicer.
And that involves opening stores all over the world. I'd like to
This is like a
send you
story
to
Stav
Stockholm,
told about
Sweden
his dad
for an
getting a
upcoming
free
store
Pac-Man
opening. I'd also
cabinet.
love to give you
And then like 2
$2,000
months later
spending
giving
money
it to
when
one
you're
of
there.
his
That sounds
friends.
amazing.
And then they went to the friend's
So
house
thank
and they
you
just
so
had it
much.
in their
Thank
house.
you.
for everything.
It's amazing.
For their
Thank
kids.
you so much.
Don't forget your tomato cutter.
It definitely shows that, you know, Matthew recognizing me and just shows that my work did pay off.
Absolutely. Your commitment and dedication and passion for the brand is unlike anything I've ever seen.
This guy's racist, so he tries to pay. He's gonna go back to Sri
I think we can be
Lanka.
better at repositioning the flow for the customer.
Have
So
you heard
we're
of
gonna
Tucker
make
Carlson? He has some
business
interesting
changes
ideas.
to make your store more successful. You mentioned to me
We
that
know your family's still
your
over in Sri
parents
Lanka, so
haven't
we wanna
met
send you
your
back
daughter
there.
yet. No, I want that to change, and I want you to fly on me to Sri Lanka so that they can meet their granddaughter.
He's flying him back to Sri
I
Lanka
wanna
instead
make
of
sure
flying
we
his
pay for
family
your time
here.
off
It's a one-way
so
ticket.
that
You're not
there's
coming
no stress
back.
when you're gone.
It's nice and everything, but
You
just
came to this
because of what I
country with
said, it's so
nothing.
funny. Just paying
You
him to
are living
leave.
the Canadian
You
dream.
motherfucker.
Your parents would be, and I'm sure are incredibly proud of that. I want them to see the Canadian
For
dream
all
that
your
you're
hard
building
work,
for you
you
and your
will be
family.
going back to Africa.
And so I'm also
and
going
I
to
will
fly
be paying
them
for it.
from Sri Lanka to Canada to come see you living your Canadian dream.
Oh.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Like, for me to get something like this, it's like as if like I won $1 million lottery.
Well, not quite.
Eva, you
Well, they should just give him
have
$1
such
million
smarts within that
because that
story.
guy
You
is a
treat it like you're
millionaire.
the owner. I remember you telling me that you called Matthew once
Oh yeah, I do.
and you talked to him about being an owner, about being a franchise owner.
Or even a manager. Unfortunately, I
That's
don't know what
awesome.
happened.
Here's the
He-
tomato
He
slicer.
forgot. So
I want you to know something. I still have not forgotten that moment. And I've spoken to the franchise owner of your location. You're going to become a salary manager with full benefits. And I'm going to find ways to make you an owner.
that is amazing.
And here's $2,000.
So much. I've been doing that for years.
Eva, you mentioned to me something that I'll never forget. That you're a single mother.
This guy looks like
raising
the rich guy
your
from
daughter,
Mr. Robot
and you
who
spend
pays homeless
a big
guys, let him
majority
punch
of
them.
your payroll paying your rent every month.
Under the
I'm gonna
bridge.
give you over $7,000 to pay your rent for the next year.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
That is awesome.
Oh my god.
And you know what? You've done this by yourself. This is all Eva.
It is my prayer.
Well, I mean,
For probably a year.
he paid her
now.
more and
All
wouldn't have to
those
do
things
that,
he's
so
given me.
kind of got
Giving her-
lucky.
It's
Yeah,
amazing.
it's giving her a month of free freshie.
The
Yeah.
one thing that I take away from the experience is that the employees are number one. If we take care of our people, everything else takes care of itself. That is the one thing.
My
that will
favorite thing about
change
the
way I think about this
Calgary
business going
Transit
forward.
one, by the way, that I didn't even mention is that they never fixed the cameras. They never
Yeah.
mentioned it.
Oh yeah. Well, they said it was just a glitch. Like they just replaced it, but sometimes it just
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
work for a week at a time.
It's
which
a
is very
glitch.
convenient for criminals.
Going to Sweden to open a new store sounds cool.
Yeah, pretty sweet. Awesome.
All right.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Wow, what a bunch of freaks.
Yeah.
No one throw up. Well, we saw some puke though, pretty good.
We did, yeah. Even when we're not
Looked like-
trying.
some of it looked like curry. All right.
Thanks for watching. Love you.
Bye,
Bye,
everybody.
Good shit.